Not today. It's time to bring in the goods. Love, music, friends, money. Come through. Fast lanes. Not today. It's time to bring in the good. Love, music, friends, money. Come through. You ready? Let's make it ours. Join Club Biltmogol. Not today. Time to bring in the good. Love, music.
I don't know if y'all can hear me. We'll read this together for the slow class. Tribes do not use DNA tests to determine tribal citizenship, as, listen closely, DNA tests cannot prove descent from a specific tribe. Instead, tribal nations determine their membership based on criteria, which is typically based on historical and genealogical records. My tribal Creek Indian card is pinned on my page. And then I took it upon myself as an Aquarius and a humanitarian.
Yeah, I already knew this.
To historically and genealogically trace all black people. And what do you have it? I found all black people.
And I've been trying to. I've been trying to tell people this. You cannot trace your DNA to an indigenous tribe. It is not possible. You need genealogical records, like she said. You need actual proof. You don't need a swab test of your spit and saliva. You don't need your bones grafted onto a machine. You don't need none of that. You just need to have record proof. If you don't got that, then I don't know what to tell you. But stop letting people tell you the DNA, you need DNA. That is a lie. That is a bold-faced lie. But we're going to do some panel crash outs. You know, we got your highlights up there for you. I got some added AI videos on the top, if you can see them. The one in the corner right there. The one next to me to the left. And then I got my banner. I'm going to have some more banners. I got to get more, little banners like that. Join the club, man. And let me show you my intro video. This is the intro video. See if y'all like it. Hold on, I'm gonna turn it up. Hold on. Make it bigger. Y'all like that? I think it's number 7.
You ready? Let's make it ours. Join Club Biltmogol. Not today. Time to bring in the good. Love, music, friends, money. Come through. You ready? Let's make it ours. Join Club Biltmogol. Not today. Time to bring in the good. Love, music, friends, money. Come through. You ready? Let's make it ours. Join Club Biltmogol.
Not today. Time to bring in the good. Love, music, friends, money. Come through. You ready? Let's make it ours. Join ClubBiltMogol.
Dope, right? Oh shit, you can't see it on the brother.
Not today. Time to bring in the good. Love, music, friends, money. Come through. You ready? Let's make it ours. Join Club Built.
One more time. You vote for that?
Not today. Time to bring in the good. Love, music, friends, money. Come through. You ready? Let's make it ours. Join Club Built.
Pretty dope, right? We're gonna get a lot of good shit
Not
for y'all.
today.
Don't
Time to
worry.
bring in the good.
We
Love,
about to
music,
join into
friends,
some
money.
panel
Come
crash
through.
outs.
You ready? Let's make it ours. Join Club Built.
Y'all about to hear me crash out on some panels on TikTok. Have fun. Watch some highlights. Relax.
Not
Enjoy.
today. Time to bring in the good. Love, music, friends, money. Come through. You ready? Let's make it ours. Join Club Built.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Belly law in Colombia. I'm hungry, but I can't afford food. Will you help me? Get a job. Okay, I got a part-time job, but I still can't afford food. Will you help me? Work full-time then. Okay, I found a full-time job, but now I lost my health insurance because I make too much. I still can't afford food. Will you help me? No, stop being lazy and get a better job then. Go to college or something. Okay, I took out loans and I went to college like you said, but now I have a bunch of school loans I have to pay back on top of my health insurance. I still can't afford food. Will you help me? It was your choice to take those loans out. Get a job and pay them off like the rest of us. Okay, I was one of the lucky few to get a job in my field after graduating, but now I have to pay for student loans, my health insurance, I lost my food stamps because I make too much, and they take more money out of my paycheck for taxes. I still can't afford food. Will you help me? No, we won't. Well, on one condition. What condition is that? Pop out a kid. What? You're a single person household. We don't really care about you, but if you have a baby, suddenly we have way more assistance available for you. So you're saying I only deserve food in this country if my body is either A, performing labor, or B, in labor? That's correct. Okay, this system seems really broken. No, it's not broken. It's working exactly how we designed it to. I'm hungry, but I can't afford food. Will you help me? Get a job. Okay.
So I decided to make this video due to the fact of people have tried to challenge me on the information that I've put out about crossing the Atlantic.
Yeah. Feel the same way, Bob.
Especially in the Midway Passage. Let me tell y'all something, man. Just because you've read on ChatGPT or you've seen in a book somewhere, or maybe you watched a TV show that showed you National Geographic or something that showed you that the ocean could do this and that, you never understand it until you put your hands on it or until you experience it. Well, one thing about me, I've experienced it for well over 20 years. I was a merchant marine for well over 20 years. I've experienced these things. So when I speak on it, I speak on experience. I don't speak on me seeing this on TV or Chat GPT or whatever the case may be. I am telling you from experience. Let me tell you something. It is definitely impossible for someone to travel across the Atlantic Ocean in the Midway Passage. Like I said before, within the Midway Passage, you have the Bermuda Triangle. Within the Midway Passage, there's hurricanes that come through there. Let me tell you something. When we traveled in the Atlantic Ocean, we traveled up the coastline. We went up north, but we went up on the coastline. We never went off into the depths of the Atlantic Ocean. The Atlantic Ocean is a very treacherous ocean. It is a very, very dangerous ocean to be in. And not only that, it's very cold and deep. 9 times out of 10, if anything happens to you in the Atlantic Ocean, it's a wrap. I have stories that I could tell about that Atlantic Ocean that I still get chills from still to the day. You know, looking at waves that's 80 to 100 foot high. That's one thing. We almost sunk in the Atlantic Ocean.
Luckily, it was a bunch of us diesel mechanics were on call, and we were able to get the bilge and everything pumped out. And the welder had to come down to put a plate up on the bilge, because at the end, not the bilge, but on the bow of the boat of the ship, because at the end of the day, it had a hole in the hull. So at the end of the day, man, look, man, if you don't know what you're talking about, please just step back and just listen, because look, it's a lot of information out there that you need to catch on to, that's going to put you on the right path of everything. But if you're not listening and you're playing like you already know or whatever, you're never going to learn it, and you're going to always miss it. Come on, man. Look at this right here. This look like this actual ship right here looks like it's at a port, but not only that, it looked like the water is frozen over. Real talk. That's not that's slow movement, if any. It's a steamship at that. That's the type of ships they were crossing the Atlantic Ocean in back in the 1800s. And like I said, they had to go certain routes to get into the Americas. They didn't come straight across nothing.
Hell
Don't you
no.
know those currents and those waves would have destroyed any ship or any type of boat that would have came across? The water does not stay the same when it's sunny outside and when the moon comes out. You have two different tides that come up. Not only that, you're dealing with frequencies, waves, and currents and depth. Come on, man, you gotta have a
Mm-hmm.
sounder and everything. Well, where y'all get this information from to where y'all try to challenge people that actually really did this? Come on, man. We gotta be smarter than that. That's how they
Nah.
winning. That's how they beating us. They're giving you garbage to go off of, and you're not even using your real skull or your real brain to really think it out. I keep trying to tell people that for a reason, but they're not catching it. So I decided to make this video due to the fact of
So people ask me all the time why I talk about only white people and I never talk about other races. Well, first of all, it's not my fucking problem. But second of all, I'm white. Why would I not talk about this? 5.3 million of crimes committed by white people. We make up almost 75% of all the crimes in our country. Why the fuck would I not talk about it? We're only 59.7% of the population. We do 75% of all the crimes. Also, I'm tired of hearing black people commit 50% of the crimes and they're 13% of the population. Well, this is violent crimes alone, and we're almost double in violent crimes. Actually, we're almost 65 to 70% of all the violent crimes, and we're only 59.7% of the population. Let's look at all the crime subsets. We got assault, winning, theft, winning, counterfeiting, winning, gambling, winning, auto theft, winning. White people lead in every subset. Oh, but one, right? So with white people leading in every subset in crime except for murder. But remember, when we have to keep in mind all the statistics, right? Let's go over all the statistics. So let's look at all the statistics, right? Black men are 7.5 times more likely to be wrongly accused of murder than white men. 8.5 times more likely to be wrongly accused of rape. 19 times more likely to be wrongly accused of smugs. 3.5 times more likely to be wrongly accused of sexual offenses, right? So when we're looking at arrests only and not convictions, which by the way, according to the United States Sentencing Commission, white people lead in all convictions as well. But when we're looking at arrests, by the way, this is 2020, not even the 2019 Table 43A that Charlie Kirk and the rest of the white supremacists used. This is even more updated stats from the Department of Justice. So why would I focus on the black community when white people are doing this much of the crimes? 5.3 million. If we lower our crime stats, the entire country is a better place. So why would I talk about the black community? What's the fucking point? Why can't I just talk about the white
You got
community?
a point.
The
You got a
40
point.
million
You
black
got the
people in
point.
America are the role models for 1.8 billion black people in the world. When we say something's cool, it's cool in Tibet. When we say something's a dud, it's a dud in North Korea. We have mastered culture, community, and cool and creativity, yes or no? So now all we have to do is switch, become bilingual, and master capitalism, commerce, and a new community. Don't go from rocking the mic to owning it. So I want you just to shift your brain. In other words, you are the capital. You already have what you need. Something's a dud, it's a dud in North Korea. We have mastered culture, community and cool and creativity, yes or no? So now all we have to do is switch, become bilingual, and master capitalism, commerce, and a new community. Don't go from rocking the mic to owning it. So I want you just to shift your brain. In other words, you are the capital. You already have what you need. When you walk in a room, you are unique. Everybody wants to be you, except they don't want to be black. The 40 million black people in America.
Where's your green
Can we get
card?
some vibe?
Where's Donald Trump's green card? Huh? Just tell me where. Where is your country? How?
Colonization, struggle, and
Describe colonization. Describe it. Settlement.
We took it. It's
You took it. You are an honest white man. So who did the Native Indians and the Taino Indians take this land from?
I don't know. They come from Siberia, so you tell me.
They don't come from Siberia. They don't come from Siberia. That's another lie. Go in the Smithsonian Museum and look up the Bat Creek stone that was carved by Native Indians, and it's proven to be ancient Hebrew. Native Indians are the ancient Hebrews. That's not my point. My point is, you say let's make our country great again, but you do not have a country. You stole the country. How can an immigrant deport a native? Where's an honest white man? So who did the Native Indians and the Taino Indians take this land from?
We took it. Y'all ain't take nothing.
They don't
Y'all
come from
signed
Siberia.
treaties,
They don't
and
come
y'all
from
were
Siberia.
losing
That's
the
another lie.
WAR, and you
Go
signed
to
a
the Smithsonian
treaty,
Museum and look up
and
the
people
Bat
got tired
Creek
of
stone
fighting, and then you
that was
forced
carved by
everybody
Native
into it.
Indians. And it's
This smart toothbrush cleans your entire mouth in 20.
Why are white people, so to speak, often called Caucasians or Aryans? Well, because they are. The origins of white people is a controversial topic because of negative ideologies that happened in the 20th century, which Sufi alchemy has nothing to do with.
Some of you may know, some of you may not know.
Martin Luther King and the Civil Rights Movement took the Negro from a trying race to a crying race. Prior to his rise and prior to the rhetoric that we began to see in the Civil Rights Movement, it was cast down your bucket where you are, put your hand to the plow. Nobody's going to give it to you. It's up to you. Joseph H. Jackson was famous for saying, it's up to men to be men.
It keeps me from being jealous of others. It keeps me from being lost in pride. When I know there's something else.
That hairline, look at that hairline. Boy! Yo, that hairline is crazy. This hairline is the Trail of Tears, bro. Your hairline is the Trail of Tears, dog. Whoa, whoa, yo, that's crazy work, bro. Y'all see that?
More growth, more power, more strength.
Y'all hear that shit? Look at this hairline.
From being jealous of others. It keeps me from being lost in pride. When I know there's something else I could do. More growth, more power, more strength. Lord, make me a better man. If you're not going to be men, braid your hair and start wearing step-ins. God has carefully made you and fixed you just right. And you're trying
What?
to change it. Let men be men.
But as King would come along in the interview, he was asked about these kinds of things. And he would say that, well, men can't be men because of housing conditions and because of this and because of that.
We haven't been men because of all of the conditions that we've lived with and the syndrome of deprivation surrounding conditions, whether it's in housing, in the economic area, or in schools, or in the vicious credit practices that we face in the ghetto and all of the problems of closed doors and constant defeats.
He was giving every excuse as to why men can't be men. Think about how embittering that is. Think about how deflating that is as a young black man to turn on the television and you see the person who you're told is the leader of the Negro telling you that men can't be men because of X, Y, and Z. As you move into the 70s, the age of indulgence, I call it, you have not only the black militant movement that succeeded the civil rights movement, you also have second wave feminism, you have gay liberation, which would later become the LGBT movement, you have free love, you have the hippie movement, you have a lot of these things that are going on, which is basically the baby boomers who are coming of age rebelling against their parents' generation. And as a result of this, you see a decrease in marriage rates. And this was already happening. I mean, Daniel Patrick Moynihan wrote about it as kind of downward trajectory that was happening, which is around the same time that King was kind of coming at the scene. I'm not laying it all at the feet of King. I'm just saying that this rhetoric, this kind of shift in mindset doesn't get as much attention paid to it as it ought to.
I guess we stood no fucking chance as this newer generation. We just all grew up a little radicalized one side more to the other, right? We grew up watching all...
I was looking through, I downloaded the 14th Amendment. There's been a lot of Supreme Court cases. Civil Rights Act of 19...
Instead of getting a part-time job, you might want to do this first. Before we get into it,
America is for
365 days.
You're going to want to watch this video. 1862 photograph or whatever they want to call it, I found. It's crazy and it's of America. Yeah, that's right. Check this out. I dive into old maps and find history's mysteries. And this one isn't necessarily a map, but it's in the rare maps.
Hello, Camille? How are you? Deputy Soto.
I'm grieving is actually how I'm doing. I'm trying to get to a funeral.
I'm sorry.
Today.
Okay, ma'am. I'm sorry about that. But now...
I'm sitting in my assigned seat.
No, you're supposed to be at 37E.
No.
Ma'am.
You think I would make this up? You think I would hold everybody
It's right
up?
here.
It's also right here.
That's a screenshot, ma'am.
It's the app, view my boarding pass. Why would I make that up? Why would I make that up? It's unspirited spirit. You think I'm going to waste my...
No, ma'am. It says 13E.
That's where I am.
Okay, give me a minute. Let me see your phone. Listen,
No, I'm trying
to help you.
Are you?
Yes,
because isn't everyone else seen it?
I came here respectfully.
I understand that, but I've been so disrespected.
Let me show it to the
I'm just trying to get to Chicago.
Right
I have a funeral tonight.
But this is
I've been working all day.
I understand.
I don't work the spirit.
I know that.
I'm tired.
Okay.
I'm trying to be patient. I've lost my zen.
Okay, relax. Relax. Just take it down just a little. I'm trying to help you.
Then talk to them.
Let me go talk to them, but I need to see the phone. I'm going to give it right back. I'm on body camera. I'm not going to take your phone.
I don't think that you're going to take my phone. I would just like to have my body camera. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. Let me see what
I'm
I can do.
not from Florida.
Let me see what I can do. Okay? If you're correct, then everything should be fine.
Why would I make this up?
Well, because everything is here saying that you're on 30. You're supposed to be 37E. So I don't know what the mix-up is.
They mixed it up, which they need to fix.
Let me see.
That's not
That's the app, right?
Yes,
it's the app. Okay. Give me 1 minute. Okay. Let me talk to the guy. Hey, sir. I know it's on the app, though.
Yeah, but does she refresh?
A screenshot. Okay. Screenshot. She opened it up for me, so show me how.
Yeah, I can show you this.
Let me see.
11 hours too. Yeah.
This is on her wallet.
Yeah, but tell her to refresh.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Okay. Open up the app. This is your Apple. This is on your Apple Wallet. If you open up your app, it's going to show you 37E.
Because they changed it.
Okay, if they changed it, that's not our issue.
This is the app.
Okay, and what's the app say?
My boarding pass.
Yes. What's it say?
13E. Do you think I would really be like making a deal about this?
Okay, I had to refresh. It's still saying 13E.
No, but let's look at it.
She refreshed it. It's saying 13E.
Yeah, but what happened?
I understand, but if she's refreshing it, 13E. It's not a screenshot. So I'm not telling you how to do your job, but if this is a mix-up, then somebody's got to accommodate for some reason. Let me talk to the captain. I understand she. Hey, sir. There's an issue with her. On her app, it's saying 13E. So the thing is, with the ticket, her spirit, something happened. But she's supposed to be. From when she originally purchased the ticket, it said 13E. But now she's being told she got to go. So I understand her not wanting to leave. But something's got to give with her in spirit. Then it's not. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to kick somebody off who doesn't deserve to be kicked off because of an error. That's my concern. Here's my concern. If she's not complying with flight instructions, that's a no-brainer. No, I understand that. No, I understand that. But my thing is, if this all started because of an error, you see what I'm saying? Hello, Camille. How are you?
What?
I'm grieving. Is actually how I'm feeling. I'm trying to get to a funeral.
I'm sorry.
Today.
Okay, ma'am.
That's crazy. Oh, yeah.
Don't open a business banking account.
At some point, Christians are going to have to seriously confront the question of why their religion is so easily co-opted by bad actors. Why did the KKK choose a burning cross?
You just said a lot of Christ.
What we're not going to do is belittle somebody for recognizing their nationality. It's very ignorant to believe that every black presenting person is from Africa. Because did you know that the original indigenous people of the Americas are black presenting? This is exactly the result that they created from the reformation of history. A bunch of black people attacking him, telling him he's from Africa, when he knows who he is, his lineage, his family, his mother. This is what happened in the 1660s with the reclassification from the Indian to the Negro. Dark-colored Native Americans were left out of their tribal affiliation. Do you know they had white people buying the Native American title for $5? Do you know that? So when you see people who claim to be Indian, Native American, and they look white, that's why. And when you see black people saying, oh, I'm Cherokee, I'm Blackfoot, but they're not federally recognized, that is why. It just gets me really upset that their colonialism and their white supremacy is recognizing their nationality. It's very ignorant to believe that every black presenting person is from Africa. Because did you know that the original indigenous what we're not going to do?
If you knew who the Afro-Native Americans really were, you would understand why their story was buried deeper than any.
The amount of people who got so...
If black people and other people of color, fuck these folks. I'm gonna just keep it a bean. Fuck these white people. If we was to band together and do a general strike, this whole shit go down. They always telling us to go back to where we come from. Go back to your country. You want to get here? Do it the right way. How about you just stop working for a little bit? 30 days. I guarantee you this shit fall to his fucking knees and they begging for us to come back. Guaranteed. Whites being the overwhelming majority on Snap. But online, making fun of black people, like black people are going to be the only ones going hungry. Only only a quarter of the SNAP recipients are black people. The other 75% is occupied by white people and people of color. Overwhelmingly, the majority being white. I think whites account for 38% of SNAP benefit. If we can afford to fund welfare in foreign countries, then Americans should feel entitled to the government covering basic needs. If we can fund welfare in foreign countries, then Americans should feel entitled to the government covering our basic needs. Free health care, free education in Israel, funded by the U.S. government. like Mos Def said, if hip hop is doing good, we doing good. If the people doing good, then hip hop is doing good.
Right.
If the people are confused, then hip hop is confused.
Right.
We need to clear up the confusion about whether we want these white folks validation or not. Summertime, they say that's the killing season. Wintertime, it's that robbing season.
But naked.
I don't want to see you. I don't want to see you running down the block in your drawers.
Yeah.
And it's 30 degrees outside. I don't want to see that happen to you.
It's a bad look.
It's a bad look. You in wife beater drawers and socks, running down the block. Nigga done stripped you out your true religion fit. I'm tired. You know, the thing is, if I ain't got no money, I don't want to hear about you talking about all your fucking money no more.
Yeah.
That's what we got away from. That bling bling era really ushered in the commercialization of hip hop. We're gonna see y'all in some in some food pantries, ain't we? Wait, make sure you wear that MAGA hat to the food pantry. Parenting is about presents, not presents. Fuck Christmas, nigga. Tell your kids, you want to give your kids a gift? Give them a gift of information. Tell them what's going on in the world. It's the world they growing up in. It's time to break down the fantasy. Because when you can't afford to give them food, what you gonna tell them then? If black people and other people of color, fuck these.
They told you slavery started in the 13 colonies.
I don't answer questions.
With me, it's best you don't, because I tear you pigs apart. You know who I am. Razuga, listen, I'm being honest with you. From man to man, you ruined our country. You followed policies and procedures that have made America a total police state. And it's only getting worse and worse because of you. When do you get your pension? You just waiting for your money? I'm serious, dude. You think you've done a good job here? You think the citizens aren't waking up and going, man, these guys suck. These guys suck. Your goal is to pull somebody over here, arrest them, steal their car, and take their money. That's your goal. You are the enemy of the people. You are the enemy of freedom. I'm dead serious, bro. You are. Everybody knows it. Everybody right now. Put a 1 in the chat right now if this jackboot thug pig is the enemy of freedom. Sooner or later, you got to face the reality of what you've done. You've ruined this country by following BS jackboot thugs policies and procedures, and you know it. You know it. The jails are packed, and the streets have never been worse. It's never been worse, has it? Is it funny to you that the country's ruined? Is it good? You like this? You think this is kosher? You think this is cool? I just like to let you guys know right to your face, eye to eye, man to man. You're the reason why America sucks. You are the fear, you are the darkness, you are the enemy of the people.
I don't answer questions.
With me, it's best you don't, because I tear you pigs apart. You know who I am. Razuga, listen, I'm being honest with you. From man to man, you ruined our country. You followed policies and procedures that have made America a total police state. And it's only getting worse and worse because of you. When do you get your pension? You just waiting for your money? I'm serious, dude. You think you've done a good job here? You think the citizens aren't waking up and going, man, these guys suck. These guys suck. Your goal is to pull somebody over.
Yes, this is really important. Asian Americans were redlined from opening businesses in white neighborhoods because white people didn't want Asian Americans operating in their neighborhoods and didn't want Asian Americans profiting off of white people. But because the positionality of Asian Americans is weaponized to oppress black people, Asian Americans were being given loans to open businesses in black communities, even though black people were not able to receive loans to open businesses in their own communities. And as I've said before, as a result of this, black wealth is essentially paid out twice when it goes to Asian American businesses. Once when the individual pays for the goods or services, and then again when the Asian American business owner removes the profit from the community. Because usually people open businesses in their own communities, and this is mutually beneficial, where the business owner is making a livelihood off of providing goods and services to their community, and by being a member of the community, they're contributing and they're investing back into the community. This is an ideal situation, and that is not what happens with Asian American businesses operating in black communities.
In every black community, you have a Pakistani or Indian-owned convenience store attached to the gas station. You got an Arab-owned, you buy, we fry spot. You have a Vietnamese-owned nail tech spot. You have a Korean-owned beauty supply house. You have a Jewish or Caucasian-owned payday loan spot? Does any of them live where they get money? None of these foreign-owned entities support even the Pop Warner Football League or the basketball team or the Little League Baseball. They don't. You never even seen their names on the jerseys before. They do nothing for us. So we live in a colony right now, brother, and not a community. The people that own the property and the businesses don't live in the environment.
And extract everything out of it.
But a community is when the people that live in the environment own the property and the business and reinvest in that area because they are benefiting from it and they want to increase the value of it. We can't become a neighborhood again without keeping a dollar among ourselves.
Yes, this is really important. Asian Americans were redlined from opening businesses in white neighborhoods because white people didn't want Asian Americans operating in their neighborhoods and didn't want Asian Americans profiting off of white people. But because the position
Why are you on our planet?
Yo, Dad.
Oh my gosh, get out my ass, man! What's up, son? What's up?
Hey,
what do you want?
I want to buy these new Dracos. You know what I'm saying? But they cost some bread. Can I get some money? It's the slides that I got you for your birthday.
You want the same slides as me from Draco?
I just want, like, another pair.
And you asking me for the money. Where the money from your job been going?
I don't really know. I've been having fun. I ain't gonna lie.
See, that's wrong with your generation. Having fun, Where my wallet at?
I don't know.
How much you need?
It'd be like $80.
80 bucks?
Really nothing for real. What? How you got all those tens?
Don't worry about it, son.
What do you do for work?
Take care of my kids. So 80 bucks. Go get the rest from your mom.
Okay. Space ball.
Yeah.
Yo, Dad.
Oh my gosh, get out my ass, man! What's up, son? What's up?
Hey,
what do you want?
I want to buy these new Dracos. You know what I'm saying? But they cost some bread. Can I get some money?
Why are you on our planet hiding in a cave?
We come in peace. But what your brother has done requires your attention. The matter is urgent.
We shall make arrangements to help them out. We will assist in their rise in frequency, bringing them to our level as one.
Contact the Moors. Urgently.
Moors, your scientific prowess is needed over in Europe. Report to the nearest portal.
I see. We will apply all knowledge to the situation and turn it around before you know it.
They are smaller than I imagined. Still, the spark is there. We shall make arrangements to help them out.
Yes, we will assist in their rise in frequency, bringing them to our level as one.
You all sure have been shrinking a lot. You must like having us around here.
What happens in Europe stays in Europe. I like the way that sounds.
We don't see the Muslims in Dubai having any problem with finances, right? We don't see them white Christians in Texas that's making billions and billions of dollars have any fucking problems. We the only people practicing the relationship with God that don't financially benefit from practicing our relationship with God. Because the people who told us to practice our relationship with God didn't want us to have a proper relationship with God. Because through that proper relationship with God, they lose all their power. There's no more homosexuals. There's no more drug addicts. There's no more violence. There's no more drills. You can't find a gay hieroglyphic to save your life. This is a spiritual thing. It's possession. And when we talk about people thinking they born this way, check this out. A child's learning curve is the shortest between the ages of 0 to 7. So typically, a man saying, "Oh, I'm gay. I was born this way." No, you wasn't. Now, you either conditioned consciously or subconsciously during them early developmental phases, right? Or you was molested, raped, and they hate when we say this, right? And you don't understand that you was conditioned. This is why the Teletubbies got under fire back in the day. They canceled the show, right? This is why SpongeBob got under fire. They tried to remix Sesame Street and said Bert and Ernie was lovers.
I didn't know they canceled Teletubbies.
Yeah, because white Christians, white men, knew they was like, okay, you gonna do this for the niggas. You ain't doing this for us. right? So we have to understand how to use programming, subliminal programming, to condition a mindset or agenda or lifestyle into us through media. We don't see the Muslim.
As a busy mom, the few quiet moments I get at night need to feel like luxury, and Dream Cloud
10% of all abortions are blacks. Why are you okay with that?
Why are you okay with dictating what the black community should do? Now Charlie Kirk should decide what the black community does?
Something can't register the pain, it's okay to torture something?
Correct, if it can't register the pain.
If it's not your DNA, why should it be your choice?
Exactly, it's not your DNA, so why are you choosing for these women?
How do these other women get pregnant then?
Huh? You want me to explain sex to you?
No, I'm asking
I can
you.
explain sex to you. I know you're newly married.
So why are you seemingly indifferent with the millions of Americans that are being killed?
Because they're not Americans. You have to be born on U.S. soil to be an American. Again, you prove my point.
Are you okay with abortions for people that found out they are pregnant with Down syndrome children?
Fetuses with Down syndrome or fetuses without Down syndrome are not children. So you're going to a specific within the whole. But I'm arguing that all of them. How old are you, Charlie?
27.
27. How come you didn't say 28?
Because I'll be 28 in 2 weeks.
But if life begins at conception, you're 10 months older than that, and you actually are 20. Do you truly, in your heart of hearts, truly believe that this is a human being? This?
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt?
Yes.
This is a dolphin fetus. This is a human fetus. Look how similar they look, but quite different. In life, do you confuse dolphins for human babies often?
Fixation with sperm is like creepy and kind of weird,
Your
honestly.
fixation with women's wombs is creepy and kind of weird.
No,
so I'm just trying
actually,
to even it out.
Unique.
So is sperm, and so is eggs, and so is everything. Dolphins are unique.
Holocaust that's happening in our country. So for
Say
you,
Holocaust again, you're gonna have a problem with me because again,
well,
my family dies in that.
Then trust the 1,000 OBGYNs.
I don't know who they are. There's millions
well,
of OBGYNs out there.
The 1,000 say you're wrong.
And the 100 million others say that
so
I'm right.
If there's 1 million abortions every single year, do you think that's too many or not enough?
I think it's whatever the mother decides with her own family is the right move for their life, and it's none of our damn business.
Out of convenience.
But convenience is a word you use to frame it as somebody being irresponsible. Not being ready to bring a child into this world is not convenience, it's smart family planning. You're forcing them to have it and sticking them further and further in poverty with no effort and no funding to help lift them out of that. But you care so much about babies that you think are dolphins. Bible's beautiful, but it's allegories. So if you're going to take the specific words and say it's some kind of scientific book, it's not a scientific book. It's a good moral
guide.
No,
it's the word of God, Ben.
In your opinion.
What happens to an unfertilized egg?
The sperm dies, and what happens to a pregnancy that doesn't go to term? It dies. Your point is what?
95% of all abortions in this country are done out of economic convenience. Do you think that's okay?
Economic convenience is such a stupid, backwards, low IQ phrase for you to use. What you actually mean is they cannot possibly afford the $1 million it will take to raise a child that you can afford because you were born into privilege. Do you have any friends who have ever had an abortion?
Yes.
Why are you friends with murderers?
What on earth are you talking about?
You said you have friends who've had abortions and you believe abortion is murder.
Let me
so
be
why
clear.
are you friends with murderers?
I'm glad abortionists are the ones doing the procedure.
You can
they
hire a hitman, can't you?
They are lied
if you hire
to.
a hitman, are you
they
guilty
are
of murder?
deceived.
They hired a murderer, in your opinion.
Yes.
So you're friends with murderers. Why? Why don't you call 911 and never talk to them again?
Well, I have compassion for
many
murderers because they regret what they had.
You have compassion for murderers.
I have 10% of all abortions are blacks. Why are you okay with
Let's see. Who's on live? We got one. What's happening? I don't know what's happening. We got one though. We got one, y'all. Let's get on the live. This is panel crash out. I've been chilling. I'm supposed to be crashing out. I'll crash out for you, don't worry. Oh shit. You can't hear me. Yo.
Hey. What's up?
Peace.
What's up? I can't believe you don't remember me, Vision.
When I first came on your it was a few women that came up bashing you because they thought that you was no, you flipped on them because they weren't answering the question. They started blaming man, and you was like, nah, fuck that. Like, and then
you was on the panel, so you were quiet.
Yeah. The only time I really spoke is when like people came up and started talking crazy.
That's why I don't remember you. Yeah, because I usually remember. Okay, so yeah, you were on mute most of the time.
Yeah. So I never mean no
Do you
disrespect
think
to you,
women's
especially you.
behavior
Like I
has
respect you like
changed?
a motherfucker, because you're one of few
Do
women
I
that
think
actually
women's
speak up,
behavior has changed?
and don't let
I
simps
don't
or these
know. Do
fucking
you? What do you think? What do y'all think?
disillusioned women just say what the fuck they want without saying what you gotta say in return. A lot of these women don't say shit. They don't hold them accountable. They just let them run their mouth and agree with them in that echo chamber.
Do I
And I
think
just like the
women's
fact that you don't
behavior
do
has
that shit,
changed?
because they think that, you're a pick me or you favor man or whatever the fuck.
They're sending out the bat saying, "Girl, they over there talking shit about us. Let's go
Uh
over
huh.
there."
I remember, yo, perfect. Do you remember it was a woman that was on there and you kicked her off, but she was in the comments and she said she's gonna make a live about
Oh,
you.
I remember. I don't remember her name, but I remember her. Somebody saying
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I was on there with that shit. I was like, yo, this shit is yeah.
For coons to hear the truth about white people.
I just I bro, I don't understand, bro. This is why I don't really bother with people no more, because it's like everybody want to blame everybody else, but no, don't want to take accountability. It's always somebody else's fault. It's always somebody else's fault. Always.
See, how I was looking at it is, I grew up in a single mother household. I mean, I had my dad in my life, and he taught me things stuff, but mainly, primarily, I was with my mother. So I seen how she struggled.
Most of y'all are absolutely just gutted by the fact that those of us who were raised by our fathers or with fathers in the vicinity and who were active and involved were
Y'all have another
telling us,
excuse.
teaching us, raising us to do what now y'all are complaining about.
Okay, so
It's
let
a
me.
it's a father's worst nightmare. You know, like if you
Yeah, my
speak to
father,
most
my
dads,
All right, hold on, y'all, because we do got some new
Go
people on the
ahead.
panel. Let me get to Reggie, and then I gotta get to Joseph, and then we'll be back open because I think everybody's spoken. Kat, you went right. I think Kat went.
Oh, I didn't. So I was going to say that's so true what she said because that's what my father did with me and my brothers. He sent us to the military though, so the military could pay for it. But that was very important. So I find that disingenuous. He want to know what the fathers say because fathers are pushing us to get education in that land.
Appreciate you. Hold on, E. Hold on,
Thanks.
E. Hold on, E. I gotta get to
My
Reggie real
fault.
quick. I gotta get to CFO and then Joseph. Go ahead, CFO.
Yeah, good morning, everybody. Hey, real
Good
quick.
morning.
I think when we're having these conversations, you got to remember that the most disgruntled are often the loudest. Um, there's nothing wrong with what people are saying from their own proximity, but when we start saying things like, well, my father said, well, then remember, a lot of fathers weren't in the home. So if they were absent, then you probably were in the minority, number one. Number two, the idea that degrees are not important is a lie. The real factor, the real, excuse me, the real factor is how are you utilizing that degree and where's the revenue and the resources for it being utilized in the family versus selfishly. The third part that I heard as I've been listening to everyone is that yes, proximity is important because look, if you live in New York versus you live in no shade somewhere in the South where the income level is totally different matters. Um, to this prompt, what happened to black people that apply? I mean, what happened to black people? I think we all can agree unity is the problem. I heard someone talk about the mind. We're fighting with the mind. Well, we got individual minds now. We don't have a unified thought either. So unless you believe that you can independently win, then we may have a different conversation because I believe that we cannot without a unified. It doesn't have to be like the 1970s or 1960s when this happened. But I do know this. I bet you we can't get two unified thoughts right now with just these 8 people as to how we should progress or move forward. And yes, when you hear these conversations about what I have, what you don't have, and you start comparing against each other, then there's your problem. Let's get on a unified thought of solutions versus complaint. I'm sure we'll probably make better progress, whether it be financially or fiscally. I know we've got some other accountants or at least financial minds on this panel right now. We come from one narrative because that's our strength. We've got some social conscious people who may be in the world of social work or whatever, the education, that may be able to address the issues. That's how we could be better. Right now, guarantee one thing I know we can figure out is the problems, but can we figure out the solutions? I land.
Thank you for that. Joseph, what's up, Joseph? You there?
Good morning, everybody. Good morning.
Good morning.
There is no one, especially not me, that's going to deny that black women are very, very intelligent. I don't think that there's not a real man anyway that's taking that away from our women. However, the men, I believe, was a targeted attack. I watched a BLK woman talk about that she was a professor.
Fucking CNN fucking headline bullshit.
I'm
So
talking
from
about
routers,
one thing, and that's financial shit.
Yeah.
so from routers from February
Financial
16,
fraud.
2024. You lied the whole time. So Tell us,
Me?
you gotta talk louder, babe.
Oh yeah,
Hold on.
Jake Paul got his shit rocked today.
February 16, 2024. Donald Trump
Yeah,
must
we
pay
dumb.
$354.9 million in penalties for fraudulently overstating his net worth to dupe lenders. A New York judge ruled on
Can
Friday.
he or can he not still operate in New York?
I'm about to get there. If you would have like the attention span
Just,
longer than a
I
fucking
don't.
second.
I don't.
He hasn't
I've
paid a
heard
dime
all
of
of
that
this
money yet because it's under appeal.
9,862 times.
Hasn't paid a dime yet because it's under appeal.
Justice Arthur
Hell no.
Engoron also
A
banned
big
Hasn't paid a dime yet
It's
because
under
it's
appeal.
under appeal.
These people are never gonna shut the fuck up.
Yeah, we don't care because it's under appeal, bitch.
It does.
He's
okay,
never paying a dime, just like he's never given Stormy Daniels a dime either.
Ninja, so
You can't
like,
prove Trump did anything wrong. Can't prove
he's
shit.
still convicted. He's still convicted, even though the case is still under appeal.
Wow, can you prove it?
Yeah, I can, because that's how the fucking law works.
Wow, is that how is he gonna win the appeal?
That's
if
exactly
you could prove
how
it
works. The conviction.
Oh wow,
I mean,
so when he wins the appeal, then you were just wrong.
So he's already.
Yeah, it's been appealed. Yep, it's in the appeal process.
They've been
Yep.
wrong
It's in
every
the
single
appeal.
time. So
Yep, it's in the appeal court. Yep.
The federal circuit court.
Son, what an asshole.
Denied twice.
Right.
You're wrong.
Most definitely not going
Fucking
to keep
asshole.
Yeah, they are. They're most definitely going to hear it. Actually, absolutely,
no
they are.
No broke boys.
No new
It's not my
friends.
fault. Y'all don't know how the fucking law works.
Give me a galaxy.
It's not our fault that you can't prove
Yeah, me
Trump did
too.
anything wrong.
I mean, the
I
court
fucking
already
let
did
you
that
up here
job,
to
so he
spill
already
your
lost there.
fucking Democrat
Cool, dude.
bullshit.
When he wins the appeal on that one, cry to us about
A
it.
conviction is still a conviction.
Bullshit.
even though it's under appeal.
No, not if he wins the appeal.
Yeah, it
no,
is.
not if no, it'll be overturned, dumb fuck. If you win the appeal, it's overturned, you dumb motherfucker.
See how easily Democrats turn on you, Dennis? Do you see that?
State Supreme Court level and the federal circuit
Yeah,
level.
the acquittal will make him not guilty, you dumb
What a
motherfucker.
fucking
throwing
difficult.
out accusations against you. He already doesn't have to pay a dime.
$5,000.
Enjoy your higher
You wanna
health
take up
insurance
that bet?
premium. Sorry, I could afford it, so keep crying about it. Cry.
So can I say something else?
You can lie and spread disinformation until the sun comes up if
And
you
I'm
want.
gonna be like, y'all already hate me. So
Yeah, we hate the Democrats. You guys are lying
I'm
propositions.
You guys don't even
All
like
dumb
500 gifts.
I'm not
so
even talking.
fucking lame.
Oh my god, you don't have 500 gifts. Oh my god, you don't have
Yeah,
gifts.
because nobody gives a fuck about what y'all are saying.
Oh my god, it's all about validity.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had to reset earlier.
Oh my god.
Earlier.
Oh, you're a 24 gifter. Shut the fuck
Hey,
up.
run me my galaxy. It's Friday.
Excuse
We really
me.
don't give a fuck about gifts, homeboy.
Yeah, it's because nobody wants to listen to the fucking dumb bullshit you guys peddle.
Why are you here then? Why are you here, Luke?
I mean, if I wanted to, I could like really grift right now, and you would definitely see a lot. Hey, run me my galaxy. It's Friday.
We really don't give a fuck.
There's no point in getting on that page.
Run me my galaxy. It's Friday.
We really don't give a fuck.
There's no point in getting on that page.
Run me my galaxy.
We gotta find a good one, man.
Gotta find a good one, man.
No, I don't want to talk about religious shit.
I don't want to talk about religious shit.
Than a year ago. A week ago it was 291 and now it's 286. So gas prices have gone down about 19 cents over the last year. and that's because they've gone down 15 cents over the last month. So,
Well,
Ty, I mean, is this what we're?
That's not
Is this what we're?
accurate at all.
This is not accurate. All right, pull something
Well,
else up,
it is
Roy.
not
I haven't
accurate
seen you
because,
pull up one thing tonight. Go ahead, pull it up then.
well, for first,
Pull it up.
California,
Pull it up.
another.
No, let's
Hold on
talk
a
facts.
second.
Don't just say it's wrong. Pull it up.
Hold on,
There-
Ghost. Roy, if you're gonna say things are false, you got to pull up your source. Pull
No,
up your
what I'm
source that
saying
says
is
that's
that
no,
it's
no,
not
no, no, no,
completely
no. It's
accurate.
not. But pull up your source that's saying that his is wrong.
What I'm saying is that it's not complete accurate.
Then
Why?
prove it.
I'll tell you why.
Ain't shit fucking accurate to you. You always say that shit. Prove it.
No, don't
I'll
tell
tell
us
you why it's not
anything.
accurate.
Don't tell us anything. Pull it up.
Oh shit! I ain't doing
Pull it
that,
up and show
actually.
how it's not accurate.
Well,
Atlanta,
how
welcome
can I
to the
prove what
panel. Pull your source up. Atlanta, welcome to the panel. What state and who did you vote for? Is it Atlanta? Atlanta, are you there? Where? All right, pull up your source, Roy. What's up, Chad? Happy Friday. Thanks for joining me. What?
Saturday, sis.
182 people. Happy Saturday morning.
Yeah, facts
Yeah,
matter.
but we're seeing this with our own eyes. You could go with stats and all this stuff. We're
Huh?
seeing it with our own eyes.
We saw this shit last year too, sir.
If you have a vehicle, you go to the gas
We
station.
saw it, we saw this shit last year with our own eyes too.
Right.
It's just so in other words, what I'm trying to say, sir, is the act is if let's say gas was down 20 cents a gallon. Let's say if it was. This is not fucking life changing in any way, shape, or form. That's number one.
All right, Roy, what you got?
Oh fuck. The graph, you cannot see it, but you can clearly see that in 2020 and 2021, when Trump left office, you can see the gas prices, Mr.
Oh,
Oilspill.
Roy, you seem to be arguing a different point, sir. You're arguing a different point, sir.
Yeah, because I'm gonna fact check two things, right? Oil spill. So you said that when Trump left office, what did you say? That the prices were already high, right?
No, sir. That's not what I said.
No, that's exactly what you said.
I said from December 2020, prices started rising, and then I said before the war with Ukraine and Ukraine and Russia, when Russia invaded, it was already high. Is what I said, sir.
Wait, so oil spill, Roy, on your chart there.
When did the hold on a second? When did the turmoil with Ukraine happen?
It first started in 2014, sir.
Okay.
15,
not in 2014. I'm referring to when did we knew that Russia was gonna invade Ukraine? Was it in 2022 or prior to that?
It's on your chart, actually, Roy. Do you see that big spike in 2022? That's around when Russia invaded Ukraine.
Prior to that, there was escalation, right, between Ukraine and
now you trying to
Russia,
now you trying to oh hell no. What you're trying to do, sir, is move the argument so you can frame it as if you're proving me wrong, and you're proving yourself. So stop a second, sir. What you stated, what was stated, and what I said, you just showed I am right based on your own chart.
No, you're not. Sir. When did Trump left office, sir?
2020, sir.
2021.
January of 2021.
I'm sorry, 2021.
Now you can see
January.
the graph. 2021. What does the graph show in 2021?
Roy, you're ignoring everything he told you that they started rising. Hold on, Roy. He told you they started rising in late 2020. That's what your chart shows. And then we talked about the spike after Russia invaded Ukraine. That's what your chart shows.
It doesn't look like that to me.
Oh, then you're misreading the chart.
It looks like the prices were average in 2022. No, I'm sorry, in 2021, right? And then they spike after Biden got elected in office.
Holy shit!
Roy, I don't think you're interpreting that graph correctly.
Roy, you gotta listen.
Ty, can you help him out? Ty, can you help him out?
I mean, no, he's doing good. He's telling y'all the truth.
I know you lying right now, Ty.
Right along with him.
Man, are we doing simple graph reading now, Royalty?
The graph going down is the pandemic. The graph going down is the pandemic, and after that, the prices stabilized under $3. Right? It was a matter of fact, it was near to $2.
This motherfucker about to give me a stroke.
Biden administration got elected, then it started to spike.
They lied to you.
They fucking lied to you. Roy, you gotta listen, man.
Of course, I have to listen. Yeah.
Oil spill just broke it down to you, and you're literally saying exactly what he just told you.
Yeah,
You ain't proving shit. You ain't eating.
Of course.
I know you starving because you ain't cooking nothing up here, man.
And Roy, the chart that I just showed you, Roy, the chart that I just showed you,
were near $2.
yeah,
So,
Roy.
so you guys,
Biden administration took
y'all
place,
give me 2 seconds.
the
So
prices
give me a second,
went
Mr. Roy.
Hey, little bro.
$5.
Little bro.
So, so I'm not
Hold
sure.
on,
I'm
y'all.
asking
Hold
the
on.
question. I'm asking
Hold
the
on.
question to the panel.
Ty,
If
hold
I
on.
go to sleep, you know how to end it. You know what to do, right? When you get ready to end it, drop everybody before you go.
Yeah, I got you.
If I fall asleep, keep us alive though. Cause if you still gonna hang, I might take a little nap and get back up.
Roy,
Just
T, I'm
closing my
tapping out
eyes.
at 4 a.m.
Hey,
I think that's my limit.
hey. Okay, but you know what it mean, right? Hey, I'm just gonna close my eyes for a little bit.
Oh, shit. Make sure you hit mute.
So, Mr. Roy, you can pull this up with me and read this with me, sir. Just call. Give me the big screen for a second, please. You can put in your Google search or whatever search engine you want to use. National gas price average by year. All right. If you
what
look
is
at
the
the screen,
source?
it's EIA.gov, sir.
Who are these people coming up?
All right. So let me move this out of the way for a second. So if you will, national gas price national gas price by year by. Damn, I'm saying that wrong. National gas price average by year.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Go to EIA.gov and it gives you the actual prices, sir. All right, for the average for every month. If you look right here, sir, you see 2021 what the gas price was, and you see it continuously starts to rise continuously. Matter of fact, let's just blow it in a little bit. All right, let me put that other one on the screen for you, sir, so you can see the other one how it kept rising.
Mm-hmm.
All right, if you look right there, you see it that's kind of 5 spots up.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see where it continued to rise.
Yeah.
So like I stated earlier, sir, it started rising in December of 2020. It has skyrocketed into 2021 and 2022.
Yes. So the main reason
So
why
hold on a
it
second. Hold on. Let me
escalated.
finish. I'm landing my plane, sir. Right here. I'm landing my plane right here.
Mm-hmm.
So what I
Top
stated,
of
sir,
that list
was
point is
that the prices
gas.
rose before Russia invaded Ukraine.
Hey,
Are you done?
scoot it over to 20. Well, I can see the date. I can't see the date. Scoot it over.
I'm not in front of a computer, so I got some screenshots. Because if I put it all the way down where y'all can see all the numbers, you won't be able to read none of them.
I need to just see
Tap
the
the
left
screen,
side
guys. Tap it up.
All right, so I'll put it back on there, what I had.
All right, let me introduce this new guest real quick. Hold on 1 second, Will.
Hey, Ty, you're not able to pull it up and follow along?
No, I don't have the capability.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, love.
Sorry, go ahead, bro.
I got an Obama phone. Excuse me.
The Zam, how you doing?
Hey,
that Obama
I'm
phone
doing well.
gonna
Thank you for having me.
That Obama phone gonna start costing y'all, because as we get into these 2026 and 28 debates, y'all gonna have to pay us to bring up sources. We doing it different this go around.
Right.
So in 2020.
Hold on, Ty. Let me introduce the new guest. Zam, what state you in? Who'd you vote for?
Minnesota Harris.
Hey Zambiano, hey love.
Hey, Royalty.
All right.
Thanks for the galaxy early, friend.
Yeah, I'm so sorry I couldn't join earlier. But,
I would like to respond to oil spill.
Hold on, Roy.
Hold on 1 second.
Pap, how you doing?
Papa.
Nah, I ain't calling no motherfucker Papa. I'm a grown ass.
I don't blame you.
Pat.
Poppy, how you doing?
I made a mistake.
You said what?
You made a mistake.
Yeah.
You made a mistake. Okay.
Oh.
That nigga eating.
All right, Pap, take care, man.
Mm-hmm.
You said.
Mike.
Hold on real quick, guys. Chat, we got almost 200 people up in this live right now. We need to show it some love. We can get to 800,000 real quick. Just go ahead and tap that screen for us. Fill up the bar a couple times. Let's get to 800,000 real quick. Show the live some love. We still sitting at 576 on them shares. Let's get to 600. Just share the live, everybody. If you're on the panel, if you're down in the chat, even in the cut, go ahead and share that live. Let's get it going. We about to look at 200. We at 200 right now. Let's make sure we're saying royalty them golden gloves because we having a boxing match up here right now.
No. Here's the thing. We only got 18 out of 100 and out of 200 people. This is a modest gift goal to support the live. They're only 10 cents. Everybody should be able to put in a dime, and we can knock that off real quick. It's pinned at the bottom, guys. Let's go ahead and knock out the gift goal with the golden glove.
You know what I'm saying? Why did you come inside of school and start? If you felt like there was an unalive you, why you ain't wait to? And you were that ballsy. Okay, if I was doing what he was doing, I would have went because obviously, you got to be crazy to do what he did, right? He could have went and hunted them down one by one, which I don't say he should have done, but he could have.
Yours.
They're talking to me?
Yeah.
Bring them up. Let them ask me.
Hold on, let me see. Leanne. Come on up to the mic, Leanne.
I like real straight to straight, bitch. Go ahead, ask me, bitch.
Come on up, Leanne. Let me find Leanne in the audience. There she go.
She said she was 15 to 16 and changed to 14. Bro, 1999 to 2000. However
You
old
said
I was.
2006, and then you could watch that bitch word, because what I'm not is your bitch.
Why are you yelling? Are you okay?
Because like I said, you want to disrespect somebody, bitch. Quit calling people bitches, because ain't nobody your bitch.
Got a crash
You
out. We
said you
got
was
one.
15 to 16 when you came here, then you changed to 14. So I asked why you changed your motherfucking story.
1999 to 2000
Girl, you just changed that all up again.
But run it back.
You just changed it all up again. Is what you
Run
said. Did you not say 2005, 2006? Girl, go on somewhere with that bullshit.
2005, 2006, I was in high school.
I asked you a motherfucking question. Everybody heard the same shit.
Why are you yelling? Are you okay?
Because you
I
like
heard
to
it
call
too.
people bitches and you call people out of motherfucking
shit.
names. You a bitch.
You was talking that shit. Nuh-uh, don't lie. Don't lie this time.
I said 1999.
That's what she said. No, you didn't. No, you did not, honey. You said 2005, 2006. You came when you was 15 or 16. Everybody heard that shit. Then you turn around and say, "Oh, I came when I was 14." Girl,
why you lying though?
Sit down with that fake shit.
Amen.
Sit down with that fake shit.
Amen.
Sit down with that fake shit. Like I said, sit down with that fake shit.
You look like you ain't got no teeth, baby. Greatness, play the live, baby.
Baby, I got a whole mouth.
Why you lying though?
You look like your throat is thick.
Leanne want to know why you lying, and you gotta answer that.
Play the live,
Hey, Dr. Patel, stay out of women's business, bro.
For real.
My bad. I'm sorry.
Greatness. Greatness.
Like I said, 1999. That ain't what you said. That is not what you said. Everybody heard the same shit.
Did they? 1999.
Everybody heard the same shit.
Let me see your teeth, baby.
Girl, why are you worried about my teeth? Suck on them, bitch.
See your teeth. Let me
Who you
see your
knocking
teeth.
down, Leanne?
Knock the bitch down. She can pay to get back up.
Shit.
Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, fuck you.
She changed her motherfucking story and then want to get attitude and call somebody else's bitches and talk about somebody. Baby, I got $3,000 in my motherfucking
pocket check.
Yeah, let the bitch pay.
Oh shit.
It's going down on the greatest show tonight.
She changed her whole ass
Live is
story.
late night
I ain't the only
entertainment
one that
on
heard that
Hey,
TikTok.
shit.
Grady, you gonna play that song? It's 3 in the morning. Play it. Drop a galaxy. I'm just we gonna make a video. What the fuck? Somebody, what's going on? Somebody finna fall through the floor?
What the hell he got going on?
It sound like he finna fall through the floor.
You know, it's some fucking way.
Yeah.
Damn, Leanne came up and clocked that shit.
Hey, listen, we trying to see what Say gonna do, goddamn it. Leanne said, goddamn it. Leanne called out. She said, put your money where your mouth is, Say.
Look. Everybody on this panel know I don't fuck with people. I don't fuck with nobody. I don't talk shit about people. But if I'm listening and the story changed, that motherfucker changed. I know I
She
ain't the only
gave up.
one
You
that
told me.
heard it.
Damn, you told me. Said she didn't gave up.
I'm not the only one that heard that. I'm pretty sure. And I'm going to call it out.
Say, Leanne, the math ain't mathing.
Was I the only one? Look, am I tripping? Hey, I must be delusional. She said she came in 2005, 2006. She was 15 or 16. Then she said, oh, when I came, I was 14. Well, motherfucker, when did you come?
Didn't she say she's 34 now?
But then you talk about, yes.
37.
37, okay.
Yes, but then want to call people out their names. Girl, I'm not the one, baby. I'm not the one.
I don't know what age she said. I thought it was.
She grew up on green motherfucking acres.
I don't know. Shit.
Yeah, she said 37, sis.
No, I know she said she was 37, and then I thought she said she was 14 or 16, 14 or 15. I don't know. I heard two different ages. Shit.
Yeah, that's what I said. She said 15 or 16 the first time, and she came in 2005, 2006. She couldn't remember that. I think I'd remember when I came to America. But then you turn it to 14.
Say that, though.
And so I was asking the question. Then you want to call me out my motherfucking name. And then talk about, I ain't got teeth, baby. I got $3,000 in this goddamn mouth.
Well, but she said she been here 10 years. So she had to come at 15.
Let me see your grill. Your what? Your grill. Let me see your grill.
Look, check this out. I will keep it all the way 100. Because you know what I'm saying? I ain't no meth motherfucker.
Hey, you diamond out. Hey, you diamond out, Lee.
No, so I had to get implants.
To the wrong person.
No.
Hold on. Hey, hold on 1 second. Hey, say late.
Got you.
Now, on the greatness show, that's called a misfire. You fired it to the wrong person. You fired it to Chosen. You got to tap my box, then hit the gift box. You know what I'm saying? You misfired that motherfucker. Oh, she got it right that time. She just did a reversal, Lee.
Damn.
She just reversed it.
I don't know how I would give her that back.
Oh shit, that's worth 3 galaxies there. Who that's for? Kelly mate. Oh shit. That's that's 3 on you there, say late. Well,
Bro, you know that's some bullshit, right?
What?
I got my people.
FWA.
Hey.
Shut up. Talking, nigga. Fuck you. Fuck you, nigga.
Shut up.
Fuck you, nigga.
And you got a cheerleading bitch right beside you.
Nigga, you's a bitch.
I'll tell you what.
You's a bitch, nigga.
Y'all had that. Y'all had that.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I know I can have. Shut up.
Let's let him land.
Soft ass nigga.
Y'all had it.
Go
You already know. You know it's cool. No, you know what? I'm gonna holler at you. I'm gonna let them 2 motor mouths have it for real. I'm gonna hop on Brody live.
Yeah, go lay down. Go lay down with that woman.
His bitch ass.
Yeah. You swimming around.
You can't swim in the river, homeboy.
You swimming in the river. I don't want to be on that side.
We got say songs with the
motherfucker. Why the fuck would I want to be on that side, nigga?
Go ahead and dive in it, nigga.
You got a white wife. I'm better than you. I'm better than you, nigga. At the end of the listen, John Cannon went viral for saying I'm better than you. I got a black wife. I don't care when you niggas married out. I'm better than you. Fuck is you talking about? You think anything better than chocolate, nigga? Ain't nothing better than chocolate, nigga. I don't care if that make me a super simp, nigga. Why the fuck would I choose any woman over black when every woman wants to be black? What we talking about? I'm talking about the whole diaspora, nigga. Black Americans, nigga. Black women in the UK, black women in Africa, nigga. Black. If she ain't black, she whack. Nigga, fuck is we talking about?
Ain't that a little selfish though? Shouldn't you?
What the fuck is that selfish? What the fuck? I'm gonna go procreate with somebody else for?
Damien,
You can love whoever you want.
Damien, you about to get dropped.
Hey, listen.
No, I'm sorry. I tried to figure out.
Hey man, and you can love who. Hey, here's the thing, bro. You can love whoever you want to love, bro. At the end of the day, here's the problem with that.
Selfish.
I got you, bro. Here's the problem with that. You can love whoever you want to love. The problem is when black men step out specifically, it's not even out of love. If you truly love the white woman, Mexican woman, or whatever, that's fine. But usually what happens is y'all have a disdain for black women because you pillow talking with the white woman next to you because you mad you couldn't get a black woman. So you go to them, not even truly loving them. You use them as a replacement. But if it was really love, then it's different. And it's some men that have stepped outside of their race and they really love their woman and they don't have no disdain for black women. But the problem is majority of them do. Every time you see a nigga with a white woman, they got some bad to say about it. Hey, why did you get white? Oh, because you know black women. Come on, bro. Stop playing, man. Y'all be acting like I'm just making shit up. Love whoever you want to love, nigga, but ain't nothing better than black in my opinion, and that's firm.
Okay, Damien, hold on. Damien, hold on. Boomerang, walk him up. Answer the first one. Men refuse to seek help. What's your thought?
No, I don't think men refuse to seek help. I think they help. It's just not considered help. As far as therapy, you know that men, do you talk to other men and stuff like that for their therapy or their friends? That's what's usually going on. But today, I don't know. It's a new time, so when people talk to their friends or something these days, they might get some other kind of talk. So I can see it probably being looked at like that these days. But men usually go to talk to their friends and other men for therapy.
And that's the problem. The problem is that you all look to speak to each other. So when you all face situations in your life that you don't necessarily know how to maneuver, you go to the next man that does. He doesn't know. He maybe knows less than you, but you guys only talk to each other. So that's why you stay in this box.
I never seen a problem I can't handle yet.
Yeah, but that's why I said these days it's different. See, these days it's a lot of gang culture. It's a different time, so now that therapy is now different.
Culture, let me tell you something. And you probably like grew up in the 60s or 70s. It was gang culture then, and not only was it gang culture, your generation.
I don't think we can say that. Let's say G culture.
Oh, I'm sorry. The G culture was so detrimental to the black community because with the G culture came harm against other people. I don't know if I can say the V word, but harm against other people. And with that culture came the smugs in the neighborhood. So you sound like you're probably been my father's age. Like you're up there, like you grew up in the 70s, but it really started with you all. So you should probably be coming on these panels talking to these younger men about how you all failed them and how they look up to you all because you bullied the women that you were with because women back then didn't have, hold on. Women back then didn't have a lot of rights. So, Mr. Boom, what you should be doing is coming on this app talking to these 30 and 40-year-old men that think they have it all figured out because they're looking up to you all. Because every time that they speak, they talk about their fathers and their grandfathers and what their wives did, but it doesn't really make sense. It's not really adding up as far as like the divorce rate, because the boomers has the highest divorce rate. Mr. Boom, your generation, you can, you don't have to quote me, but your generation had the highest divorce rate. As soon as women could divorce,
even played the role.
Those, you want to know why? Because women like to be lied to.
I
They
think
Women
the
like
like
all
being
to
things
be
lied to.
exist.
lied
They
to.
do. That's true.
That's
That's true.
it. They like to be
That's true.
lied to.
I
They
think
It's
I
true.
delulu.
think that
Tell
all
me you
things
love me.
exist.
Tell me you love me.
Yeah,
Cause
knowing
look,
you know
Chrissy,
he
watch
don't.
this. Watch this. Look, no. I'm saying like, what I'm saying is like even in the olden days, like the movies and stuff, when the dude and the girl's about to have sex, she want to hear it. So do you love me? And he'd be like, I love you, girl. And what does love stand for? Jay Savage, shout out to Mims.
Legs open very easily.
He put her. He turned his head to the side, and the legs open up.
Fred,
So
Jay, do
so
you
so stop it, bruh. Stop it, man. Go ahead, Miss
Jay, do
Classy.
you know
But
who
no,
Daddy Otis is? Jay, do you know who
Oh,
Daddy Otis
don't even
is?
mention a name like that. Who is that?
Yeah,
Okay, I'm sorry,
yeah.
but no, I'm only saying
I
this to
don't
say,
even rock with.
but I'm
But go
only
ahead.
saying this to say, this man said to a woman, "Drop now."
No.
Yeah.
No,
hey
I can't be.
Dose.
Listen, I can't be turning people up in front of almost 200 people. I don't know. I don't know live creators
Oh,
who could barely pull
okay.
100 viewers. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know people who could barely pull 100 viewers. Um, anyways, what was your name again, Mr. Everything?
Man, I mean,
What? Yo,
it's
But
not
see,
like
He said
like
what?
I don't know.
nah,
It's
everything.
like if that's what they
wait,
say,
wait,
I'm gonna
wait.
go ahead. You know what though? Just knowing me, bro. No, listen, just knowing me, I be in my phone, I be doing all type of stuff in my car, so I might just sit out there for 15 minutes, unrelated to that, before I even, you know what I mean? So that's why I
Okay.
say it just depends on the
Okay.
situation.
No,
You know
no,
what I'm
no, no,
saying?
no. Right there. Stop right there. No. Stop right there.
Blasphemy.
No. So see,
No,
no. Ken folks, see, this is the point that
that's
I'm
10
getting at, right?
toes.
No, so this is the point that I was getting at when I was asking you about the bro code and certain unwritten rules, right? See, we have men that are okay with it in a sense, right? But what I'm saying from your overall experience from talking and interacting with men, I think this is something that I would say men would agree upon because look, I've had homeboys that have done that. I mean, that are cool with that, right? And I had one partner was cool with it. He told me that right the first time, and I stayed like I was outside for like 25 minutes. When he pulls up, he like, bro, what you doing? I'm like, bro, I was just waiting for you. He's like, I told you to go inside my girl in there. I'm like, Ken Folk, I just want to do that, bro, just out of respect for you. And you can see it in his face, even though he not saying it, like that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, like that's
Yeah,
what's up without him having to say it, bro. And all I'm telling
you
you is
just
this is something. What?
you
I'm just what?
you know the look you saw on his face was the revelation that you would smash his girl. You bogus.
No, get a dose, bro. No, get a
It's
dose.
like that
All
On
right,
guilty,
Diddy.
like that guilty
all right,
conscience.
Like, bro, do I know
all
your girl's name, bro?
right. Okay, go ahead,
I do
Mojo.
this
Go
every
ahead.
day, bro. Do I know your
This is
girl's
crazy.
name?
No,
Yeah,
Have
because
I
he
ever
didn't
asked her
trust
what she looked
himself. That's
like?
why he went in.
hold on, Go ahead.
Have I ever asked what she looked like?
No,
Have I ever said have I ever complimented anything?
no,
What do I do when I talk to you about your relationship?
nothing.
Right. It's just like I just be like, bro, y'all, are you happy? I don't need to
That's
know
it.
nothing about my brother girl until you telling me you finna marry her. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. You know how many times I done seen one of my homeboys have a girl, a woman. You know how many weddings I've been in. Until you bring me to the wedding, I don't care. Until you're telling me, hey, bro, this is gonna cost 500 plus, I don't care. Then I'm never gonna be in my homie's crib along with his woman. I have no business doing that. Like, what are we talking about? What?
Dirt
Why,
bags do that.
like, bro, why would you want to be alone with your homeboy's girl doing anything?
That's crazy.
Like, are y'all planning his birthday party? And then after that, like, call his mom too. Like, why are y'all alone?
That's just, bro.
That's
That's
just
just not
weird.
like gentleman like ish, bro. Like, and that's a
No,
certain
it's
thing
just
because
weird.
it's just weird. It's just not gentleman like ish, bro.
No,
It's
when
like,
are you supposed to be
bro.
alone with anybody's
See,
woman?
look. This is look. No. Watch this. This is what's crazy to me, right, bro? Yo, Mojo. See, dudes would be in the street and respect the street code onto the extent of craziness against the grain.
But when it comes to things like this, bro, it's just like certain dudes don't know. Yo, they don't even know how to move the code with that because there's a code to this too. You know what I mean? Look, there's a rule book to this too, even though it's not written down, just like the streets, kinfolk, on how men move. That's what we're saying at the end of the day. But what we realize is some of these dudes up here don't know that rule book. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they know the rule book. They never been
They'll
around
break it
men
though
that
too.
stick to
Yeah,
the
you right.
rules.
Yes,
A
there
lot
we
of these
go.
men don't hang
Yeah,
around
I
men
take
that.
it back.
This is why they say, "Oh, I
Hold
can't
on,
leave my girl."
Hold on, Mojo. You know what? I'm wrong. I take that back. You go ahead and say that and start over, Kinfolk. What
You know
you
what I'm
say?
saying? A lot of these men, they know the rules. They just want to act like they don't apply. You know the rules. They just don't have men enforcing the rules. So I know men like this that are have an inferiority complex or lack self-respect when they be like, "Oh, I can't leave my girl around my homies." Hold on. Why is that even a sentence coming out of your mouth?
Exactly.
Why would you have men around your girl, your woman, that you even think there would be a there's nothing. I would never allow. I appreciate you. I would put it over here. I would never allow a woman to have the privilege to say that, "Oh, I use Mojo, and we slept with each other and use that against my brother, my man's, for some poom." You're gonna let a woman say that, "Oh, I got your homeboy to be disloyal to sleep with me, and I won't even wake up next to him." That's the type of man you are? You're a coward.
I mean,
That man
anytime I
has
ever
no
been
options.
Well,
at the
Mr.
homie
Everything
crib,
said that he would go in and then he gonna go in. I'm trying to figure out like Lil Wayne.
nah. Cause anytime I ever
I'm
been in
going
the house
in.
with the homie, and the homie lady was there, they somewhere and I'm somewhere totally different. So I don't even know what y'all be saying. Like, and then like I said, it's like, am I really
Yo,
his
I didn't even
homie?
know I could do Wayne,
If
bro.
I'm gonna smash this lady, bro, like that's
I got a new
bogus.
impersonation now.
Hey, Billy, you
And
would
does
smash
that
your
apply
homeboy's
for
lady?
relatives too? Does that apply for
No.
male
Just
relatives?
can't go.
What did Toro
I
just
mean,
say?
I'm saying, for
It's
instance,
like
like the
y'all not
husband,
even
like,
interested in your
Hey,
own woman. Why would you want to be
yes,
interested in your
if I would
homegirl, your
smash my
homeboys? That's
homeboy's
just
lady.
weird.
No, but
Where
someone
did he
said
just
that.
get that from though?
I
Someone
don't
just
know.
said that.
That's what they making
Imagine
it
what you
seem
would have
like
to
you gonna
say to you.
smash your homie
Me?
girl.
Hey,
You
I
gonna
didn't
hey,
even
yo,
smash
say
Dos,
her
that.
imagine
opposite.
your homeboy asks
That's
you,
a
"Hey, bro,
weak
what did your
man.
girl do today?"
That's a weak
Man,
man if you
in
would
them
do that.
situations for me, like I said, we never even was in the same area of the house, bro. So I don't even know, bro. Like, this where
Yo,
you're
so for
coming
y'all fellas that think your girl can have male friends, can her male friend like hit you up and ask you like what he should buy her for her birthday?
Yeah, ask what her dress size is.
Yo, can
real
Yo, what's
talk.
your
If
girl's
she got a
dress
male
size? I'm
friend,
doing
I'll
Christmas
probably,
shopping
I
you know
think
tomorrow,
what?
bro.
If she got
yo,
a
hold
male
on.
friend,
Yo,
if
Billy,
she got a
like
male
just be
friend,
Yeah.
like, what's your cup size?
Yeah.
if she got a male friend,
Yo, not even
I would, and I was
what's your
unsure,
girl's
I probably
favorite
asked him
color? I'm going
or a girlfriend.
Victoria's Secret tomorrow. I want to do some Christmas shopping. What do you think her favorite
That's
color would be?
crazy, bro. I
People
couldn't
already
imagine.
know that.
Hey, yo,
She would know
no.
that before me.
No, appreciate you. Hey, yo, hey, Dos, no, Jay, imagine your girl's, male friend hitting you up and be like, "Hey, yo, I was talking to your girl and this has been on her mind." Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Imagine a man hitting you up about something that needs to be brought to your attention that your woman talked to him about before you. He's like, hey, yo, Dos, I was talking to baby girl and talking to sis, pardon me, and she was telling me that this was on her mind. I think you should holler at her about this, bro.
She told me about that little problem you got going on, and I just want to let you know.
That's weird. I don't think that has ever happened in human history, bro.
Oh,
Why
my
did
God.
Billy
I wouldn't
just
even.
get asked by Toro though? Would he
I would
smash
cry.
his home? Where did he
No,
get that
because
from?
that's what I heard. That's what I heard.
I don't know him.
No, I don't know nobody.
I don't know why he would have my number. I don't know why he would call me. Like, I don't know him.
Oh no,
I
bro!
didn't call
I
you.
got your number from Shorty phone. I know her password, so I looked you up, and I just wanted to make sure that you knew that.
Yeah, well,
no,
don't be getting my number. You know what I'm saying?
Look,
Like,
Jay, I'm coming to you as a man, bro.
yeah, nah, that's.
Bro, I would vomit. Bro. A man telling you that your girl going through something and he helping you. Oh my God, no way.
That's her friend. I mean, that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, we still testing somewhat the waters. We swimming already, but we still kind of trying to find the right wave, the right, you know what I'm saying? We trying to get right.
Why is he in my pool?
So if she like suffered from some type of like depression or something,
here?
I'm just saying, if she suffered from some type of depression or something, you didn't understand the signs, and he hit you up like, "Hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? You might not know this, but this is a thing."
Why is she not at her therapist?
You think that's inappropriate for him to do that for his friend?
Why do you know
like,
if she has a mental disorder?
Engage her support system?
Yes. Why is he supporting her to the point that he notices something before me? How does he have that much time?
Because chances are, especially if any of you dudes were in this situation, you would be in a situation with women who've had these friends well before you showed up. So they would know things that you might not know, bro. So to be like, why would he know that? That don't even sound like a real question.
Right, and they become a female friend.
Listen, there's no way a man, I don't care how much of a friend you are, you'll never know what it's like to be the man that provides for her, buddy. It's not the same. The provisions of a man that's dating a woman, he's taking care of a woman within 90 days is more than what her friend is doing. Why? Because he doesn't have an obligation or responsibility. There's nothing that because you're doing it out of kindness. You're doing it out of courtesy. I'm doing it out of obligation and duty. Most of those men don't have that sense of, they wouldn't understand what that means because you're not even presented with the opportunity. So can't no man that's just telling me that you're just there being the helping hand, being the help. They're the help. You're an assistant.
No.
The homie. What are you talking about? Do you have any friends at all?
Yes, and they're not females. I have a female.
I'm saying, I'm saying, so you consider your friends the help?
Yes, and I'm the help to my friends. Why would I not want to help my friends?
Right. So what's the problem with a woman having the help and then being a help to her friends also?
See, like right now, right?
Like you say that like it's a slur or something, bro. Like that's weird.
No, stop. I locked my keys in my car tonight, right? Call my brother. You know, I can call him at any point in time, 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm here. Call your female friend at 2 o'clock in the morning because you locked your keys in the car. And she got some partner, a husband, a man.
Bro, women are there for you more than dudes,
what would be the problem?
What would be the problem? Because I'm at my brother's house right now. Okay, I wish a man would call my woman and say, I locked my keys in my car. And then you come to his house. And he comes to my house. Never.
Well, why not?
Why not?
What's the problem? If a friend is there,
call your brother. Why are you calling my woman at any point in time past 5 p.m.? Those are business hours. Why are you calling my woman? Why?
If that's her friend,
but
if that's her friend, why not? Because whether it's a male or female.
Because this is my house.
Okay,
I pay the bills here. I pay the bills here. So why should a man have access to my house that I pay bills to? Yes, it is called control. Why would I?
You're right.
Why would you not have control of your home? Why do you pay bills so people can just randomly come to your house?
And controlling is different.
I feel like
do
this
you
is
pay
a false
bills so somebody
question.
can call your partner so they can come to your house?
Hold on, but why you feel like it's a false premise question? How so though?
Because the reason I say that is because in the scenario that he posed, more than likely it would be the female calling the male saying, hey, I'm out at 2 o'clock. Can you help me? If it's a dude that's out at 2 o'clock, more than likely he's going to take care of himself. Then, you know what I'm saying? So I just don't even feel like that's something that would even really
I don't care how you feel. Go off what you know. Your feelings are fluctuating.
I'm just saying. So do you know if that ever happened?
No. Because you use those words and you try to
another thing that I don't think has ever happened in human history.
It's no. Because friend is if it's equality, friend is friend. I should be able to call my friends and ask them for the same thing. The fact and the reason why you can't, you're not gonna sit up here and tell me that you're laying next to your woman and at 2 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the morning, 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock p.m. a man calls her and says he needs her help and she gets up and helps him and you're okay. You're a liar or you're soft. Which one?
Yeah. No,
I'm saying I would never be in that situation. No one would ever be in that situation. And if they are in that
No
situation,
one?
it's
So you're
probably
saying
something
nobody
serious.
ever has been in that situation?
It's probably something serious, bro. Because I'm telling you that if it's
Yo,
me,
answer
I'm
the
just saying
question.
just me.
Everything. No. Hold on. Answer his question.
Yo, bro, this dude.
I just answered it. I said I don't think that will ever happen. And then I said if it did happen, then it would be something very serious. In which
Why
case
didn't
I
you
would
call
have no
911?
problem with it. So what I'm saying is this: if I let me put myself in a situation. I'm the male who has the female friends. I'm caught out in a situation at 2:00 in the morning. Chances are, bro, I'm gonna figure it out on my own anyway, and then tell them about it the next day. Like I don't even know. Like that's why I say I don't think that these things will ever happen.
Yeah, no. But
But
here's
they
the
just
difference.
they do though.
Hold on, Mojo. But here's the difference, though. If it was to where you couldn't figure it out on your own, you would probably call your male friend to help you in that situation. But on the other way around, typically the woman would ask that man for help in that situation.
Depending on the situation, the male friend may like I would call whichever friend was suited to help.
No, bro, like
So
stop
I'm
it.
just saying.
Like, bro.
So your first thought
The
when
woman
you're
is typically
your first thought when you're in
Go ahead,
distress or
Mojo.
something is awry and you need help, you think of calling a woman?
Yeah, bro. Like in nothing, you don't think of calling a woman, bro. Like stop
Are you
it, bro.
serious, bro?
I'm saying
So when something
in any
happens to you, the first
situation
thing.
where I feel like I'm gonna call somebody, I'm gonna
So do you
call the
start off with
person
your
that I
mom
feel
first
like
and then
is
move
more
down the
equipped
line?
to handle. My mom don't exist anymore, bro. So like, no, I
Okay,
wouldn't
so
call
your
my
auntie,
mom. Like,
your
no, I
grandma.
wouldn't call my auntie either. I don't be in
So you're
touch with
gonna
them
call
like
us.
that.
So if you're gonna skip your mom
I'm
and
gonna
your
call
auntie and your
somebody.
grandma,
I'm gonna
why would you
call
call a
somebody.
female
I'm gonna
friend?
call somebody. I'm gonna call somebody that be talking to me on a day-to-day basis, bro. Somebody that's
Your
up with
mom.
what's going on with me in a real situation. My mom is not here. What are you
Oh,
talking
okay.
about?
Okay.
So like, stop thinking that you can dictate
Okay,
what somebody's support
so
system is. That's the problem here.
what would you call a
Thank
woman
you.
for? What would you call a woman for to help you with the same rate that you would call a man to help you with? Give
I
me
don't
like
know.
2
Whatever I
examples.
call my friends for is because they
So
best
you
suited
don't know?
for it. Simple.
You don't
Simple.
know.
Man, stop it, bro.
Life goes in a lot of different directions, my boy. So you never know
We
what you
know,
might need
bro.
from who.
So you're telling
So
me.
Everything,
I
So
don't
hold
know,
on. So
bro.
you're telling me. Hold on. If you had to
everything. We
move.
get
So
that.
wait. If you had to move your
Come on,
crib,
bro.
you're telling me that your female friends are going to be just as adamant and helpful as your male friends to move in your crib?
No. Homegirl,
My
yeah.
female, my female
Homegirl would.
friends. Guess what? You know what? I'm gonna answer that question. No, they probably wouldn't be the people that I would call to help me move, but they would definitely probably help me find my place, though.
I have a question.
Bro, you can find your man. All
Yeah, I'm
right, man.
Faraz.
Yeah,
I help my
Hey,
friend
girl.
move.
Hey, women be finding the best apartments, bro.
Yeah.
You sleep if you don't know that.
yeah. Okay. No, for sure.
And I help my
So you
friend
find
move.
you
He
find
had to
women that
be
help
out
you
of his
spend money.
place,
Good job, buddy.
and I helped him move. He called me, and I loaded up the crew, and we went down there and helped him.
That's not your job.
Of course, ma'am.
You can't tell me
did
what my
everything.
job
Of
is.
course,
I
that's
said
not
my
of course.
friend,
It's not your job.
my friend called me because he needed help moving. He had to be out quickly, okay, and he told me at the last minute because I guess he didn't want to, his business.
So
but
he did a man's job?
Push came to shove, so he called me. I riled up a couple of the people, and we got a U-Haul and drove down to his city, and we helped him pack his house up and move and put it in
she's just being a friend.
Right.
On some homie stuff.
Well, we'll keep it there. But can I ask a question? I still want to know, has anybody came up with an answer yet or not? Or is it still scrambled?
Answer the prompt first.
Yeah, I already did multiple times.
Was new people here multiple times.
Oh, okay. So is there anybody that has a logistical, factual?
Could you answer the prompt?
Is new people here on the live? Is new people in the chat and on the panel, Mina?
Okay.
Yeah. Y'all don't.
So for this panel, do you agree that it's a hard niet? No.
Mina, how do you feel about it?
I feel like it's backward thinking. It's very harsh for our community, and just life. It's. I think it's actually a slap in the face, to be honest.
What?
So there shouldn't be any discussions when it comes to women having male friends. It's disrespectful. It should not even be spoke upon. Even if you're not married and you're boyfriend girlfriend, it's still disrespectful. Because if you're going to be in a relationship, actually, you know what? It's different if you're boyfriend girlfriend, I guess. Because my friend just said that. She said it's different.
There's no difference.
Well, she just, yeah, I guess.
There is no difference. There's no difference even when you're single. Women can't even be friends even when they're single.
Yeah, you see, like,
even when they're single, they can't be friends.
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to speak.
Do you know why, Mina? No, watch this, Mina.
I don't want to speak towards like girls who are dating, because I don't even like dating. I don't even like the word dating. You know, I'm very like anti modern life. I don't like modern life. I don't like modern ideologies. I don't like. I'm sorry. I don't like 2025. But
well,
go ahead.
good news. You got one more month left.
And I'm not going to like that too. You know why? Because women are becoming masculine, like masculine people. And men are becoming feminine. Like, men want women to pay 50-50 for everything, which is very soft, like no backbone. And then women want to be treated like women, although they want to be acting like men. I'm so confused. And it's mostly in America. Yeah, that's about it.
So everything, did you like her answer? Oh, my
Did
bad.
she say men with no backbone, bro?
I don't.
Like I always say, man, to each their own. Like I said in the beginning, just get this worked out in the very, very, very beginning, bro. That way you can avoid all the labels that come after. So if that's how she feels, she entitled to it. I'm just saying, you know, I don't necessarily agree with some of the stuff she's saying, but you know, I got my own life to live. So you know, I don't, yeah, you know, she can think what she wants. I ain't get all of it also, but I ain't gonna hold y'all about that.
Well, maybe my English is, I don't know. I think my English is good, but what I mean to say is that I feel like every women and men, I don't know how to say it. Pretty much, this world is going to tarnish. Men are acting like women are acting like men. Like, it's clear. If I can put it in bullet form, there's a lot of concepts that just shows there's no how do you say it, like, you know, like, if I can say it in a different language. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the prompt, okay, and I'm gonna make it fast because I'm not long-winded like people. So women should not have male friends. Easy. It doesn't work that way because you know where men want to go with it. Easy peasy, right? They want to do stuff with you, period. They're just waiting for, you know, an opening. That's it, that's all. And also, life would be easier if we listen to men, if they're very cognitive. Why would I? No. Sorry.
Okay, so now that I understand you, I mean, there's definitely evidence of men acting like women. Like you literally got people dressing up and like getting surgeries and stuff, and then it's going the other way too. So I can't say that ain't happening. Like I said, also though, If
Not
you feel
physical.
like listen to men, listen to men. I don't know.
But I meant like mentality, not physical. I don't care if they're wearing skinny jeans or dresses. I'm saying mentally, men are very woman-like. They complain about what women are doing, and like, for in fact, I see a lot of panels and they're like, I take women to dates and all they want is for a man to take them out to dates and stuff like that. First of all, I don't even know why men are dating and spending their money. So already that makes no sense. If you're gonna, sorry.
I mean, I agree with you there. There's definitely a lot of dudes complaining about what women are doing, and they be like, they think they can do whatever they want. So I need to filter who they can talk to and be friends with, so I could get all of that up out of there because this is just getting out of control. So yeah, I hear that a lot.
No, I think that's fine actually.
Everything. How long you been friends with your woman friend or you have a female friend? You said, right? Everything.
There shouldn't be any.
I have multiple.
Yeah, but how long you been friends with that female?
I mean, the times vary.
I know, but just an
the longest one is like 15 years.
15 years you've been waiting?
Whilst you were
waiting for what?
Why are you her friend?
Because that's my friend. What you mean?
No, but why are you her friend? What benefit do you get?
I get friendship.
No, but what benefit do you get?
Why do I always hear the same thing? It's so weird.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to everything.
I know, but you're asking them a simple question. What are you benefiting? You're not benefiting
anything. I just said I benefit friendship.
You don't benefit nothing from a female.
Go find a male friend. Why do you have to have
those? I have those too.
Wait.
So what is he gonna benefit from a male?
What do I get from my buddies?
Actually, I apologize. Are you with a woman or are you single man?
I'm single right now.
Okay, you're single, then you can do whatever. But I'm talking about somebody who's with a woman. You have no.
Well, if I was in a relationship, I was just telling them a story about how I made my 15-year friend. I made that friend while I was in a relationship, and that relationship is now over. But my 15-year friend's still there. That's crazy.
Yeah, but you're her friend. She didn't even want to be with you in the first place.
What you mean? I didn't want to be with her. I was in a relationship.
Why you want to be her friend then?
We just became friends.
No, there's more to it. You didn't like her in the beginning?
No, we didn't meet like that. No, it wasn't no we like each other in the beginning and we just became friends. Like, no.
Let's bring back... No. I think you're actually confused. So when you were with your girl, did you have girlfriends?
Did I have girlfriends?
Yes, this girl that you speak so highly of. Did you have her as a friend?
No, I was with my girl first, and then I met her while we were together.
Okay, and you remained friends while you were with your girl?
Yeah, and then me and my girl broke up, and we still friends.
But why?
Yeah, why? What did
because a guy could be friends with a girl without having any type of intercourse. Like, there are guys out there that can talk to a girl without wanting anything.
No, we're not saying intercourse, but there's a reason he became her friend.
That's right. Nobody asked.
I mean, we just became friends. I don't know.
But what are you getting out of? Listen, why can't anybody answer the question? What were you getting out of that relationship?
I got friendship out of the relationship.
As in what? Quantify friendship.
Like for instance, when me and my girl broke up, it was her that was there, bro. She like translated all of that to me, bro. Like she helped me through that, like for real. Okay. And it was crazy too because you know what I'm saying. And I know what y'all thinking, like, oh well, y'all probably broke up because of her. Like, nah, we was already kind of on that path. But when it happened though, it was like, bro, like she came through for me, bro, like real talk. So, you know, that was just the beginning.
So you would choose your girlfriend over your woman?
What you mean? If I meet if I meet a woman today
That's a valid question.
and she wants to date me, she's gonna have to accept my women friends.
Why would you have a woman friend if you have a woman?
I already have women friends.
No, but I'm saying, what does your woman friend do that your woman does not doing?
She's my friend.
Yeah, but what is she doing that your girl is not doing?
So for instance, like you said, God willing, you get a woman, and you end up falling in love with her head over heels.
Yeah.
And she tells you, I want you to, I feel uncomfortable you having friends as girls. Would you drop them or not?
No.
Well, first of all, again, I feel like in my life that would be something that would never happen because I would from the beginning let her know about my female friends. So we got to a point that we was actually into each other, and then she decided to spring that on me. That would let me know something about her.
Yeah, people have they rights to make their own choices. And he stated that from the very beginning that
I really hope
he would
that
get it established in the beginning of the relationship. So if you're talking to a person and you explain to them that you have friends, and is it going to be a problem? Either they're going to say yes or they're going to say no.
That's about
I have a problem with it or I don't.
We
So
understand
if
that,
they
Miss
have,
PC.
well, then that it would never get to him being married and having to pick and choose.
That's not the point that I was making. That wasn't even the point that I was making. I mean, Mina gets it. It's crazy. I think Billy and Mojo would get it too as well. It just, but Mina, go ahead. Go ahead and try to explain it to them so we can hear from a woman saying it.
Did that light skinned baby come from your like grandmother or your grandmother?
Okay, so
Think of it in Western terms, like in America. So typically, if there's a black person who's lighter skinned in America, we can deduce that there is some white ancestry,
white European
somewhere. But in Africa, there's plenty of light skinned people. And to touch on like phenotypes, like what would be considered Asian features, absolutely exists in Africa. One tribe being like the Khoisan tribe. There's another one that starts with the M that I can't think of the name right now, but they look like,
you're talking about.
yeah, they look blazing,
but
essentially. The only differentiator is melanin.
Let's not do the Khoisan because the Khoisan really, they don't have that admixture from Asian people like that.
Right.
No,
No,
they
I'm
say
just
that the
speaking on
Asians come from
phenotype.
them, though. They say that
But what I'm saying is that I'm not discrediting that Africa doesn't have the different types of looks. I've never said that. I don't know why this girl is commenting that. I never said that Africa doesn't have these type of looks. But the reason
Someone bring out the Punnett Square.
But the reason why there are other Africans that have these distinctive looks, it is due to backflow migration into Africa that influenced the populations that were already there in Africa. That's why when you see North Africans like the Amazigh people, those people, they are classified as indigenous, but if you really look at their DNA and their genealogy and everything else, half of their DNA comes outside of Africa. It doesn't originate on the African continent.
I heard those people were like brought in over there. So how can they be indigenous if they was brought in over there? And then they's not even the real people of that landmass.
What it is the people. There's indigenous people, and then there's the other people who have migrated and then came back and then created a subculture of people. Right, there. That's why they're mixed like that.
Right, they're mixed like that, but they're still classified. Like, so when you look at West and Central Africans, like the Bantu, or you see like the people like Yoruba. Now, I'm not talking about the Fulani. The Fulani are mixed, but the Bantu, and you have like the Yoruba, and then the Pygmy, but they don't. I'm sorry, I don't know what to call those people.
The Twa, we call them Twa.
Yeah, the Twa. When you look at those people, they are indigenous Africans who never left the continent of Africa. They always stay genetically the same. But outside of Africa, it's like the Horn of Africa, so Ethiopia, Somalia, Eritrea, and the North African countries, they all have had impact from West Eurasian admixture. Oh my God, I never said they did not have Bantu people over there. They're still fucking indigenous. The people that are there are not. Like,
can we admit that the original people of Saudi Arabia were once upon a time like really dark, like how the Africans were? Or is that like something everybody don't know yet?
The what?
The Arab of today is not the Arab of yesteryears.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They're not the same people, but they descend from those people.
No, of course. So like my theory on that, right? So when the Moors conquered Spain or whatever, they mixed in with those Spanish ladies, some concubines they called them, and the new Arabs became those offsprings of those people, and that's why it's so much hatred. But that's just my theory.
And see, this is why, like, I like to educate people on these type of things. Me and my friend isn't here. Arrested you. Okay, y'all be.
Did she call them concubine?
No,
I did
not here. My other friend, he is well educated on these kind of topics. I don't know why he didn't come up for this one. This is right up his alley, but I know why he left. I really feel like, I don't know, I really feel like a lot of people need to be educated on stuff like this, because it's like when we talk about like the Eve gene, when we talk about admixture, all these things, like I think it's important for us to know that Europe and Asia, baby, it's one continent. Just call it Eurasia, be done with it. The only thing you're trying to separate is because of white supremacy. You think you're better. And also, like when it comes to the Eve gene, I love to tell people to do their research, because I always tell people that if we can create any type of people, we wouldn't have infighting. We wouldn't have all this, you phenotypically look white, or you phenotypically look Hispanic and all that. It's like, no, baby, we would all be birthed from the same people, so we would all collectively move like the Black community do.
No, I'm here to disagree with you there. I feel like Black people. Let me not say Black. Melanated people can birth all types of phenotypes. That's just what I think.
I don't, because I think we can only birth the phenotypes that we are around. Like when
because how do we explain albino? Like, how do we explain?
Okay,
that?
but albino is a genetic disorder. That's not something I don't like bringing them into the discussion, because I don't like to have that conversation, because we know that that's a genetic disorder. That's not a natural phenomenon that just occurs.
Right, they still have the lip, the nose, the eyes.
Yeah,
the
they
ears.
know that they are Black, but that is a genetic mutation, and I don't like saying that word. That's why I said disorder instead of mutation.
Oh, okay.
Variation. It could be.
Variation. Now, like when you have like look at Melanesians, Micronesians, people from the Pacific Islands, people from Fiji, Papua New Guinea, and the Australian Aborigines. We are, and us as African Caribbeans, African Americans, we all share the same phenotype. Polynesians are more closer to Asians than they are sub-Saharan Africans. The indigenous people of Australia, they're more related to, like I said, the Asian people or indigenous to their land more than, because if you really look it up, we're closely, it's sad. I looked it up. It was sickening. We're more related to white people than they are.
So I heard that they were related closer to white people than like we would be.
No, they're more related towards Asians than us. We're more closely related to Europeans
And
because remember, Rude, the Europeans formed out of us.
yeah. And when you was talking about Australia, how they started off in Asia, so the theory is the Australian people like came through Asia, came through the Americas, and then went down to the Pacific, and then went down to their land, Australia now. So
Yes.
that's why. So that's why we share like phenotypes.
Yes.
Somebody had brought Shannon Sharp name up earlier, not in this live, but a different live. And Shannon Sharp he got features of a indigenous Aborigine person over there.
Well,
And I think about that a lot because we got Australoid phenotype.
Even then, you have to understand it is not only into our genealogy, it is also into our environment. So when you are in tropical hot climates like Africa, the Pacific Islands, the broader nose, the shorter textured hair, that is going to dominate because that is what's more prominent for survival in those environments. That's what I'm saying. The environment also shapes the phenotype as well.
No, that's true because just like you said, the Micronesians, the Melanesians, yep, they same thing with them.
Jay, did you want to say something?
You know, I always do. Yeah, no, I have a problem with the fact that this might be a little, you know, specific, but to me, people always be like, "Oh, where you from? Where you from?" And it's like, obviously, I'm multiracial, multi-ethnic. However you like that, you know, some people like to say mixed. I prefer not to, but multi-ethnic, ethnic, multiracial. However they like to do it. I'm like, either way, my people came from multiple backgrounds, multiple countries, multiple continents.
Babe, what are we talking about?
Do you consider yourself colored?
No, bitch, shut up.
But one thing I don't like is when white people love to be like, oh, so where you from? Where you from? And it's like, well, most of the continents I come from. It's like, if you really want to know. But
no,
then,
like what should like where you from right now? Like you in America?
Oh,
where are you even going with this?
I'm confused because
let her land.
I don't. My personal thing is like, I'll be like, I'm Irish, right? White people understand that.
Yeah, but Jay, I'm confused because
you look mixed.
I am.
You came up here and you were like, "Oh, I'm mixed," and I was like, "We're not talking about being mixed."
No, I know. But my thing is like, most of the time when white people ask me, and I go, "So where are you from?" and they're like, "Oh, well, I'm white," and I'm like, "Okay, so where are you from?" and they're like, "Oh, well, I'm this," and I'm like, "Okay, so you're European."
That's because white
and
supremacy.
then they start going into it, and I'm like, okay, but
they identify with whiteness as white supremacy. You identify with whiteness as where you're from, which would be, or where some of you.
But it's also like, why are y'all not saying Eurasian? Because that's a whole ass continent. So they'll be like, I'm European. I'm like, no. It's really not European. It's Eurasian. They don't like that.
Yeah, so
they don't like being associated with minorities at any point.
Right.
And they don't like discussing it. And if you are multi-racial, multi-ethnic, they don't like the fact that they're asking you where you're from, and they want you to explain your whole background and the countries your people are from, and also the continent. Oh, but okay, but you don't really know. But so you're African, but you don't know what country you're. Oh, okay. They don't like that. They don't like the fact that you don't. And it's like, okay, well, first of all, colonialism is the reason I don't know the country I'm from, Africa. So yes, I am gonna say African American.
So, like when
But
we're,
they get weird
I thought
when
you
it's
said
like,
you was
okay,
white.
She said
okay,
she
me?
mixed. She said she Irish.
No,
She said
babe. No, I'm
African
never
She
gonna
said she's
do
American.
that.
no, this is
multiracial.
why I don't like this stuff. Stop.
No, but
This,
like they hate it. They hate when you call them out on the bullshit, and they're like, "No, I'm not.
okay,
I'm not." It's like,
okay,
but you are
but
Eurasian, babe.
so with this,
You are.
so what we're talking about, because there was a man that said, well, he said Afro Asiatic. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. He could claim that that's East Africa. I mean, the Horn of Africa. That's not us. But we're here to critique the way we see maps and the way that the maps have been drawn to see Europe and Asia as a separate thing when it's not. You
And
see
I
how
agree with that because a
you,
lot of white people don't.
you see how like you have like India, you have
Mm-hmm.
the Middle East, and then you have like Malaysia and all of those Borneo, all of those islands. They're still considered Asia, even though they're not. Some of the islands are not connected to Asia. But it's like they will still sit up here and say, "Well, no, Europe is its own distinct thing."
No, I'm
Um,
European. I'm like, okay, where are you from? And they're like, I'm Russian. I'm like, okay, so you're Asian. And they're like, no, no, no. No, no, no. I'm like, okay, so you're
but
Asian then, babe. And they're like, no, no, no. I'm European. I'm like, where? Show me on the map. Show me the map where? Show me on the globe. Show me where. Put it out on Google. Pull it up. I'd love to know. They can't do
um,
that because they're scared. They want to be purely white. They don't want to be associated with minorities, a lot of them. I'm not saying all of them, I'm saying a lot of them.
But Asian thing.
uh,
Okay.
It was a guy in the comments. His name was Frank. He said that he never seen a black native Australian. When wasn't that continent full of black natives
Before
there
it
Australians?
was
are
colonized, yes, it was.
So how?
there
But
are oh,
but even if like even I know it's still some dark skinned people over there. What do you mean he never
Yes,
seen a
no,
native
there
black
are no,
because
no,
Australian?
no,
he's
no, no.
white. Because he
Let's
been
not
spending.
do that. They are the indigenous Aborigines people. They
Mm-hmm.
are still there.
Aboriginals.
They still live there. They're dark. They're melanated and dark skinned. Let's not don't do that fucking erasure shit over here
Yeah, so
now.
Frank talking about
Mm-hmm.
he never seen one. What do you mean? How you on their land
You're
but you
not
never
gonna
seen
see them
one?
depending on what part of Australia you live in, because
Oh,
a lot of
okay.
But
them
they
go
get
through.
taught history. They get taught history. Like
And
we
they're
get
also
taught
a part of
history.
like Australian Parliament too. Like
They are,
they're
but
in the
they're very,
government.
but they are very heavily they go through racism
Oh, for sure, for
extremely,
sure.
microaggressions and indigenous erasure.
Australians people,
Yeah,
white people are the
absolutely.
worst to those people over there. Like I don't even be liking them for real. I can't even talk about white Australians because they got too much pride for me. Coming to a land that's not there, talking about it was empty, nobody was there. Like no, I can't even get into that.
They're
And
like a
then
younger, like,
Europe, I mean British people, and then this man in the comments
yes.
is just being so freaking rude. Do they have four tribes? You came to their land, you on their homeland, talking crap. Like, and then you
I mean,
Spanish.
the
That class
Australian flag
off.
is kind of built off of the
You said the Brazilian?
British flag.
Oh,
So
I thought you said.
You said
no, no, the
Australia was
yes,
built off of the British flag because those people were
yes,
British, and now
and
they're
they
all of a sudden
colonized it.
Australia. Talking about it was a prison place. This is where we send our prisoners.
And they're
Trust.
inbred. Wake
And
that
no
up.
reason why those white folks over there the way they are. They're crazy.
It's not good. European is not a consonant. Can we make it a point? Yeah, I mean, I've always known it. To me, I've always had that pushback, but I can't really say that stuff in class. But I've always said that I don't consider Europe to be its own thing because It's literally Asia. Like it's literally the peninsula of Asia.
Did you realize
Ooh.
this while you was like in school, like elementary, middle
Hell
school,
yeah.
or like
Could I?
college?
I realized this point when I was in middle school. I was in 8th grade, and we were going over geography. And I was telling my friend, I was like, hey, I was like, we were doing Earth and space science. No, we was doing biology because I had biology in 8th grade. And I was asking her. I said, hey, when we look at the map, I said, why is Europe considered the same thing as like different from Asia, but Europe and Asia are on the same like continent, and we just came out of Earth and space science in 7th grade, and it said that their tectonic plates were in the same rift. So why are they different?
Could
And
I
she was
add
like,
something?
"Yeah, go ahead."
No, someone said that it was either like Canada or America was like a whole other island or continent because it was separated by water. And if you look at the rivers,
No, it's
and
not.
I
We're
was
not
like,
separated from
ah,
South America.
ah, because the way
No.
that I was like, yeah, y'all got water all around. That's right. Okay.
Okay, but we're separate. We're not even. When you look at North and South America, I mean, we are attached to each other by that sliver of land that goes to both continents.
Yeah, that little
Yeah, when
canal.
you look at when you look at tectonic plates and shit.
Yeah.
I wonder.
And
Okay. Wait, pause. If the indigenous people from Russia look Asian, are there
Mm,
like indigenous people to like the European countries? Like, do they indigenously look
Russia's a
Don't forget,
Euro
white?
Central Asia
is
is
a
also
Euro
a part of
Asian country
Russia's
though.
territory, like
Russia is a
Central
Euro
Asia.
Asian country.
that's what I said.
Because
It is
like
There's
if
no
they
such thing
went,
as Euro Asia.
but if they went
It's
to the
just
same kind
Asia.
of climate, why did they phenotype come out different?
okay, but Ren, I'm saying that Asia is a like. I mean, sorry. When you have this continent, I told you, just like people that are in Central Asia, like Kazakhstan,
mm-hmm.
Georgia, all of these people, they have that European and Asian look to them because they're a mixture of both. Their
But
phenotype
no,
range.
what I'm saying is if they went to the okay. So if we saying they went up to the cold, to the mountains and the caves, how
No,
did
no,
they
no,
come
no,
out
no, no,
looking
no. That's
different?
okay. What she's saying, okay, Ren, we got to get the timeline right because I'm talking about
No,
mixtures that.
I'm talking about way before they started mixing and mingling.
Okay, you're talking about when cavemen and all of that stuff was
Yeah,
around.
like when they start, leaving Africa and coming back and doing all that. How did they come out looking like? How did they like? Why
Because
did they come out looking different?
because of geological changes in the
Mm-hmm.
weather and the temperature and where they live.
But he just talking
But
about
that's
Russia, like
but no,
just for
right. That's
Russia
what I'm
and
saying.
Central
I'm
Asia.
saying if part of Russia is cold and the indigenous people look Asian, but it's also people from
Yep.
Russia who look white. Did the white people from Europe come into Asia?
No.
It's
Or
more
did
of
the
a
white
like.
people from Europe come into Russia?
I
Or
think the
were they
white people
already in Russia?
Are Indo-European, as they say, right? Aren't those white people Indo-European?
So
The
you're
ones?
making the distinction of two continents between like Euro and Asian.
No, it's only one
Hence the
continent.
name.
No, I'm talking
European
about one
countries.
distinct continent. I'm talking about Russia.
You're
I'm
trying.
asking the white people in Russia, are they indigenous to Russia or
Not,
in
but
that so did
some
they
of
come in from Europe?
some of them are ethnically.
It's a mixture. It's
I'm
a
not
lot of
talking to
different.
you.
That's what I'm saying. Some of them, it is a mixture. He's not wrong, but some ethnic Russians, that people that do live there, um, I'm not gonna say that they are white because when you look at Russian people, I wouldn't even consider a lot of those Russian people white unless they came from Europe to Russia.
They're Slavic people. They're their own race.
Wait, friend, why did you drop? I actually wanted you for this conversation. I don't know why he didn't.
I got that.
The
Okay,
question is,
so run
where
it
did
back.
those people come from to mix in
That's what I'm
with those
saying.
Asians? That's
Because
the
if they went
question.
to the same kind of climate, how did they come out different?
This is
Because
why
you
I said white tea people
but that's
weren't
why I
made.
said that you have different geographic locations that you can go to that can make your phenotype look different. Everybody is not going to look the same. Being in just like how people try to say, "Oh, well, look how the Inuit people look. They look Asian, and they're in the northern part of Canada. They're still indigenous people."
So
Well, the
really
Russian
quickly,
people, Slavic people, the white Slavic Russian people went as far as like Greece. Slavic people went all the way to Greece and like to Moscow. So it's
yeah.
not, it's just a race of people.
So y'all
They
all
are
mixed in, basically.
so they are Slavic and they originated in Eastern Europe, and that Eastern Europe part includes the European part of Russia. So they expanded into Russia. They're not necessarily from a different area. Ethnic Russian people are indigenous to what is Russia today. Russia is the largest country. So they took over a large landmass. They weren't always situated exactly where they are today. So as they took over different regions, these people are also considered indigenous to their region of what is now considered Russia. That's why when you go to Eastern Russia, they look white and they're indigenous to that region. But when you go to Eastern Russia near China, North Korea, etc., obviously they're going to have more in common, phenotypically,
Indigenous
genetically,
is a
etc., with
stretch
East
for white
Asians.
people.
No, there are
Mongols,
white. Hold on,
Mongols,
there are white
Mongols took
people
over.
that are indigenous.
The Sani people, maybe, but and the Basque people, yeah, but I don't know about the rest of them.
Indigenous to whose land?
To
What do you
their
mean
land.